You hook me up with that girl too. One so fucking cute. Promise I will not be so rude. I promise I will not be so rude. Hook me up with that girl too. One so cute. You hook me up with that girl too. The one that's so fucking cute. This is episode 43 of the Here podcast, and thank you for listening. I mean, I'm just really stoned, and hey, what are you doing? I'm recording a podcast. This is not the time or the place to be fucking. What are you? I need to talk to you right now. Now is not the time. I'm not going anywhere until you talk to me. Fuck, alright, what, I can edit this out. What? No, you're gonna leave it in. You can't, I can tell you what to do, I'm your fucking left hand. And then what we gotta talk about? Every time you jack off, you're using your right hand. This is really, really weird. I need to bring it up. I need it because you won't listen to me. Your dick is all bent, and you won't use me. Why? It's not that bent. It's just a little curved because you always use your right hand. So use your left hand. I am not good at it because you never use me. Okay, well, if I fucking, I'll use you if you'll leave so I can get back to the fucking show. You're lying right now. You're lying to everyone who's watching and listening. And I think that's a bullshit. Are you gonna be lying like that? The right hand just knows what to do. It knows it, and I just don't have practice. 10,000 hours. And Malcolm Gladwell. You know that I had that book in my hand. I read it with you, so you gotta give me. Hey, what the fuck is going on over here? Oh, now my lips are just totally moving. Yeah, because I'm your fucking right hand, you fucking asshole. Because I'm connected to you. And I've been listening to a lot of rap music. What the fuck are you talking to this left hand bitch for? How are you calling a bitch? You can't jack off worth shit. You can't jack off worth shit. You know what? You're right. Because this guy right here always uses you. Always uses you. My whole life he's tried you a few times. And it's just right back to you. And I'm sick and tired of it. You're a fucking, look. This is my fucking job, okay? And you make unreal expectations for hand jobs in real life for women. Look, here's the deal. Half and half. I want to split the weight with him every other Sunday. You get to have him, and I get to have him. That's a bitch deal. That's taking away half my fucking time jacking this motherfucker up. And when you finger bang girls, you're always used. And it's bullshit. I'm just sitting back, touching the ass and the breast. And it's cool, but I want to finger bang. I want to get good at finger bang. That's my favorite shit, okay? You're not fucking taking the finger bang, okay? You fucking little bitch. You're the bitch. You gotta use your whole life to do everything right. To do everything this guy's life. You've had it so fucking easy. Everything he does with you. He wipes his ass with you. And I'm just fucking sitting there, just watching this shit go on my whole fucking life. And I'm fucking sick of it. I want to be a part. Why aren't you ambidextrous, huh? How come you're not ambidextrous? There's people that you can do it. If it's just a skill, you can learn it, and you won't. You just won't sit by and take it. We play music, and you're not even that good at the left-hand piano stuff. It's because you don't fucking use me for shit. And I'm fucking tired. Alright, left hand. Right hand. Look, here's the compromise. I'm gonna forget, okay? You're not gonna fucking remind you. 2 nights a week. 2 nights? That's it? Fucking 2 nights? I'm alright with 2 nights. Look, I just jack off to go to bed, okay? I'm not trying to fucking do a training camp. You're a fucking 3 nights. That's like half the week. Exactly. 3 nights. You just used me to wipe your fucking nose. You're not even gonna give me fucking 3 nights. Alright, fucking 3 nights. And we'll get better at the piano. Alright, you fucking little... What? You're a fucking little bitch sometimes. And you need to fucking use your left hand more. Alright? Get with it. I didn't know she was crazy like that. I didn't know. I'm not a fucking she. Just a high voice. That's all man. I'm here. Just don't give me a fucking chance. Look, you're not getting the finger bang, okay? I'm getting the finger bang sometimes. When you get tired, I gotta take over. So if we train more, I'll be a better tag team, okay? Alright, look, we gotta be friends. Alright. What's up? Man, my hands just had it out in front of everybody. But I'm just gonna get better at jacking off with my left hand, I guess. It's part of the deal. Would you hook me up with that girl, dude? The one that's so fucking cute. I wanna touch her boobs. And I wanna touch her heart too. Not like really touch her heart, but metaphorically. This is the shortest episode I've ever done. This is just the intro. This is the new format. Starting with episode 43. That doesn't make much sense, but whatever. Who cares when it starts? I'm going to do a little intro, and then I'm going to have a guest. And I don't know who the guest is. And I'm like fucking so snotty today. Gosh darn it. I was meditating and so much phlegm. I should just not verbally meditate. I should just meditate in my mind when the phlegm is too much, because it's like she's like trying to cough up all this shit while you're chanting. Your chants get all phlegmed up. Okay, let's see. It's about 10 minutes in. Let's see who's gonna be my guest. I don't know. I was like, I could use one of my old interviews. But I don't want to do that. Because... Actually, fuck it. This isn't episode 43. This is episode 41. And my guest is Solomon. we talk about shit. Here it is. If you ain't hip to the brass crack.
Yeah, because he'd be in the same age range as me. Like,
No, I remember it now. Yeah.
The dude like breaks his arm, and then I don't know, some shit happens where like he can throw really fast.
Well, and there's angels
Big
in
stinky cheese, as he called it, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
Stinky cheese, like that fucking kid.
And there was Sandlot, right?
Sandlot's the best one. Like,
And then there was Angels in the Outfield with our boy Joseph Gordon-Levitt, right?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt in that?
I think he's the kid.
No,
I think he's like
really,
the main kid.
You might be right about that.
I'm gonna assume he is, because that's. But wait, so what was the one you said you just watched?
Rookie of the Year.
And did you watch it? Like you were like, oh, that's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch it.
No. It happened to be on TV.
Oh, okay.
At work, and it was like dead, so I was just watching it, and I was just like, "It's a random ass movie to have
That's
on this
awesome.
channel right now." Like Rookie of the Year.
Subtitles? Or
Yeah.
can you hear? Okay.
Yeah, there's subtitles, so
It's good.
I could read. Yeah, that's all good.
That's awesome, dude.
Just had to point out you said baseball movies. Well, go ahead, yeah. Richard Linklater, you were talking about him.
Oh yeah. So, what's up, folks? We're just gonna keep talking
My bad.
because that's what's
I
happening.
actually didn't know we started.
Awesome.
There
This
you
is
go.
Solomon. Name so nice. They named him twice. What is that?
2 times.
How do you say it? I'm bad at that joke. I did it wrong. But
That's okay.
Solomon is in the basement.
Is in the building.
Here Studios, and he hadn't seen Before Midnight. He saw my poster, and so I was just talking about how it's really cool. It's about love, and that's what's so interesting. Is what I was gonna say. Please. What were we gonna say?
Like, it's cool you had that poster up, because I know if you had like a poster of like Batman vs Superman up, I'd be like, I can't hang out with this dude.
Yeah, dude,
Just
that's
can't do it.
rough.
Sorry.
No, and they've got her. They're both very like romantic,
Kind of pretentious.
kind of pretentious,
pretentious
romantic,
movie.
yeah.
No, that's cool though.
Romantic, but
No, that'd be as you were going with that. I'd be fucking. Fuck, dude. It's first time you're down here. It's weird.
you've never been in my basement?
I don't know. Maybe I randomly did once.
I think you have once.
I think.
You've never been in my basement? That's how it
Says a
sounds.
serial killer.
We were just talking about how I'm a serial killer, and there's bodies right over there.
right behind me.
But no one's gonna miss. Let's just say it like that.
Word, dude.
That's how you gotta do it when you're a serial killer. Just get the people no one notices. Okay, sorry.
Damn, dog. I feel like I gotta go now.
I feel like there's a couple things we were going to cover. Instagram. So those,
Have you done long distancing before?
No, and especially not at the start, right? You're going to see someone like twice a month.
Well, I
when
mean,
you
like,
first start dating.
so you never had like a long relationship where like somebody just moved away like just suddenly before.
And I've kept dating them when they
Yeah.
moved. No, have you
Never
done that?
at any point like that.
You did that?
It's just done. It's like fuck you.
Well, it's only.
Like
I call her.
feels
I've talked
too
about her
far
on the
away.
podcast, but you know who I'm talking about. I call her Orthohontus on the podcast. When she moved, that's the only girl that I've ever been dating that's moved.
And that didn't go too great.
Well, I wasn't like, fuck you, I don't want you in my life. It was like, she was like, I don't want to do a long distance thing. And I was like,
Interesting.
that makes sense. And I'm glad she didn't. That would have sucked if I would, dude, rip the Band-Aid off. Like, that would have sucked if, like, she would have, and then we just, like, had another 5 months of us, like, fucking just, like, on a seesaw, what's it called? The seesaw? A sea saddle is what I was going to say. But just, like, that would have been, so she did me a favor. And I think anytime you break up with someone, you're doing them a favor because you don't want to be with them.
They're not happy. Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It was like we said, like the girl that was like, yeah, I'm dating my boyfriend because I know he'll never leave me.
Oh my god.
Like, you should tell him that. Like, you should tell him that's the reason. Because somebody tells me he would leave you. That was the reason. You're like, oh, you think I'm a bitch? Like,
That's fucked up, man.
it was pretty fucked up.
That's a fucked up relationship.
Yeah. And
That-
she's so
that-
fine.
that
dude.
long distance.
You know who she is, too, and she's super fine.
Too many of those, dude. That's unfortunate. Well, good for them. She's happy, I guess.
But it's like weird to like someone be like, yeah, I'm just settling. Like you never hear that.
Yeah, true.
Like you never be like, yeah, I'm in my mid-20s. I just graduated. I have all the opportunities. There's this guy I'm not super in love with. But maybe that's like practical too, to think, you know, she's like, you know, he's not gonna leave me. This is nice. Like we got a thing going.
Yeah.
Like she's just like thinking like, if I date this dude that I'm super enamored with, I'm not gonna be the only one.
Yeah.
And he's gonna most likely be. It was like this guy that one time was talking about how he cheated on his girlfriend, like he was talking to all these. It was like this group discussion thing, and he was talking about he cheated on his girlfriend, and I was like, yeah, I could have told any girl that, and I could have told Beyonce that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why was that surprising that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce?
Yeah.
It's more surprising.
Everybody saw that one coming,
Yeah.
I feel. At a certain point. Unfortunately. I mean, it's Jay-Z. He
Yeah.
did fucking big pimping.
Yeah.
He did big pimping. No one else got to say, man. That dude's going to cheat on you. I might feel sorry about it later, but, you know, he's going to do it.
Yeah. He's going to cheat. He's going to probably cheat again. I mean, it's just, you know. And then Solange is gonna have to fucking hit him again.
Oh man, Solange.
That was a good album.
That was a good album.
That's the one I need to listen to again.
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, I stopped since Kendrick. I was listening for it forever. I was like on it, but then when Kendrick came out, and I was just like, and there goes my music taste. Can't listen to jack shit anymore. I did listen to Prodigy the other day. R.I.P.
What happened?
Prodigy. You know Mobb Deep.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Smack My Bitch Up. I was like, why are you listening to that song, dude? That's weird.
No, Prodigy from Mobb Deep, dog.
Yeah.
I always forget about that. I always forget about that band. Fucking Firestarter and shit.
They were really famous for 2 days. Those were some intense days.
They were big for a minute.
People don't get fame. What were we just talking about? Oh, Prodigy.
Yeah,
so, okay. Yeah. Mobb Deep, dude. I don't know their music that well.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. He died the other day from sickle cell anemia, type thing, like a complication with it. It's unfortunate. So, rise in peace, dog.
My kind of history with Mobb Deep was just when I was like a 10-year-old, or let's see, Tupac was still alive.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, and hit him up, and being like, yeah. Fuck Mobb Deep, Tupac. Like, I was like totally on Tupac's side, like this little tiny white kid, just like, yeah, if anybody fucks with Tupac, it's like, there are no black people in Utah. You're not involved in this. No, I am. Mobb Deep, it's a bitch ass motherfuckers. That's what Tupac says.
That's such an interesting time in life, was the West Coast East Coast beef, I feel.
And then they died. And then it really went.
That was shitty, man.
And then it went down.
Still hurts.
Tupac, it really is, dude.
That's unfortunate.
And Kurt Cobain died, like, they all died, like, within a year and a couple months.
Yeah.
They all, like, 3 of the most famous people. Like, that's unimaginable now. Like, Prince and shit dies, but he's, you know what I mean? Like,
Prince and shit dies.
Well, people like that die, like Michael Jackson and Prince were the most famous people. And they still are culturally, but, like, these were, like, active, our albums are coming out, people are coming to the, boom, shoot in the head, boom, get shot in the car, boom, get shot in the car. Yeah. Biggie got shot in a car, right?
I think so. I can't remember what happened. All I know is that shot. That's it.
He would be the one. If I had to say one, I'd say Biggie. No offense.
Bring back.
Yeah. It was like Kurt, Tupac, Biggie. Just because he's so sweet, you know.
So sweet.
Oh, I love Christopher Wallace, man. I grew up like a chubby kid. He was a chubby guy. I have a soft spot for him.
He's sweet. That's great.
And Tupac, I mean, it's just crazy. Dude, it's fucking nuts to think, like, I'm, like, 4 years older than Kurt Cobain ever got to be. Like, and it makes so much sense that people die in that point in your life, because that's when you're like, I'm about to turn 30. Fuck this shit! Like, it's such a huge transition, you know? Like, that's a huge, when I think about that, like, the people that, like, kill themselves around that time.
Damn,
like,
son.
We're going there.
Like,
but
okay.
Like, there's so much crazy shit going on in your late 20s, like, psychologically, on top of the fact that, like, you're moving on to a next generation. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's a rough time. Like, I'm just saying, if it's one of those things where it's like, stick it out a year, you're gonna be fine. Like, you'll come through this.
Yeah.
It's the shittiest it's gonna be right now. You know, you're like, yeah, you're not cute anymore. Yeah, shit's in, you know, like you're getting old. Like, there's so much stuff going on. Plus, your brain's changing. Shit out. Yeah. Yeah, that's why like people get married in their 20s. It's like, give me a break. What world do people, you know?
That's crazy, right? I've always thought about that. Like, how does that happen? 18, 19? I've seen that before. That's weird. Like the host, like old coworker. She was married at 19. 18.
She's divorced 18. Now?
No, they're still together.
Like, she's at 18, 19 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm like,
got a baby coming?
No.
Oh, they're just married?
They're just married. Like, he's, you know, and I was like, damn, dude, like, that's, what? You're so pretty. You realize that? You realize how pretty you are? Like, you just fell in with the first dude you fell in love with?
Did you?
That's crazy.
What does he look like? Is he a good looking dude?
Oh, I saw him once. He's a good looking guy.
But you don't think she's up to snuff?
He's not up to snuff. I'm gonna go say that. Like, I'm not like I'm gonna date this girl. She's like 18, 19 years old. Yeah, I'm saying like.
Yeah. I've seen it, dude. I've been like, what?
I mean, he's cool. He's a nice guy. He's just. He's lame, dog. He's lame, dude. I'm sorry.
One time I was hanging out with this couple bunch because I was just on this trip. It was like when I was getting my teeth cleaned.
Yeah.
And like there was this couple there, and I was just like, every once in a while, like look over at them at the table because we eat together and stuff. It was only like twice, like I didn't spend that much time with them, but it was just very like she was just like, what the fuck, and then he was like, what the fuck. So like I would look over and be like, how did this guy do it? But then I saw them interact a bunch, and I was like, all right, it makes sense. Like he's fucking awesome. Like as it went on, I was like, that one is one where it totally makes sense. Like she's lucky to have him.
True. Well, I guess I don't know their personal life, you know.
But you're 18.
Well, you're still 18.
Dude,
true. I didn't know shit about anything when I was 18.
I don't feel. I'm 31. I don't feel like I know.
Yeah, I'm saying I know. Well, yeah. But when you really think about it, with the things that you did when you were 18, 19 years old, it's like it's dumb. There's a lot of wasted times. I feel a lot of it. So you're still pumped up full of hormones. From, like, you know, it's like.
Your brain and body is tricking you into thinking that girls are interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your brain is like, oh my god, I can't believe how quirky and crazy, and she wears overalls. And like, oh my god, I'm so enamored with her. And when you get older, you're like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, cut those fucking overalls off. Please. Anyways, my theory, right?
You're like
off. You can't
take your hair out of that ponytail.
Dude, exactly. Oh, you wear glasses and I'm in love with you. Exactly. But you're so young, you can't decipher that stuff. Whereas like now, you would be like, oh my god, this is so boring. Like I've done this. I've done this for 10 years. I've done this for 15 years now. Whatever. Not to be cynical, but like it's like meeting a friend. Like I don't know, like you get along with someone or you don't.
Yeah.
But like when you're 21, you're just like, look at those titties. But you don't know that's what it is. It's like she said Star Wars. She likes Star Wars.
It's true. You like cling on to anything, like absolutely anything.
And it's your thingy being like, hey, the species gotta go.
Yeah, come on, guys.
And that's what's so kind of frustrating to me about like a lot of like man hating. You know, there's all, like people try to act like. We're like Christians try to act like God made us and that we're not fucking evolved from monkeys, and then like liberals try to pretend like we can just suppress all their monkey shit, you know, and they know we're evolved from that, and then they're the ones that like want to pretend like we're not that. And I know we should like be better and like rise above or whatever, but it's still like so like.
Well, it's ingrained.
What do you think's gonna happen? Like,
it's instinct.
Yeah.
It's instinct.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, dude.
Like this
Fuck
whole
that shit. I'm not happy with that. Go ahead, no, dude. You're very passionate about this.
Just like
let's go through this, dude. Let's let it out, man.
Think about like I don't catcall girls.
Oh, that'd be so fucking.
But I did digitally catcall a girl the other day, and I realized that's like the same thing.
What did you do? Like holla, holla, holla.
I did. She's my friend, but I was just like hubba hubba, and I was like, I know her, so I guess it's not that weird. But I was like, that's kind of the same thing to be like catcalling someone, but is like. Maybe no. Maybe if it's...
You just tell them they look nice. I mean, that's not necessarily catcalling. It's catcalling if you're like rolling by and start yelling at this, you know. girl that's like,
I did
hot.
catcall once, and I didn't mean to. I just audibly was like, "You gotta be kidding me right now." I said something like that, and the girl heard me and she smiled. She knew. I meant to say it in my head, but it didn't come out in my head.
She must have been really pretty.
She was. I was.
By the way.
It was. She like popped out of her car, and I was biking, or I was running. I was on a run, and I was. You gotta be kidding me. She's a brunette.
I knew it.
Fit.
I knew it.
And just had a really nice face, you know.
What was she wearing? I was wondering. Because I want to see what like.
It was in Utah. She was wearing a lot of clothes.
Oh, it's cold.
Well, no, it's just Utahns.
Like, it's that type of thing. I thought you meant like it's like
you can't wear
winter
even
time
like
that.
you can't even wear a tank top at BYU. You have to wear. So she was wearing.
Well, only because I only asked you this because I had like an image in my head of what she looked like, but it was a summer dress.
I don't think she was. But
it's otherwise new is brunette. I know that, number one.
Yeah.
I knew that for a fact. For some reason, I thought brunette.
That's awesome.
Just saying. Anyways.
Well, that's entrapment that girls can just wear a summer dress and be so pretty.
It's entrapment.
It's insanity. Like, it's crazy how pretty girls are when they just wear a summer dress, you know?
All right. Not like anything. Just
yeah.
Be confident about it, I guess.
Yeah.
At that point. To a certain degree. I mean, hard to be confident in a muumuu.
What's a muumuu?
Muumuu is like it's like an oversized shirt. Basically, is what it is. Like just a shirt dress. And usually, it's like a fucking what's that? Tie-dyed. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, like that type of shit. Yeah, you'll see the shit at Walmart a lot.
Oh.
Like that type
I
of
know
thing,
what you're talking about.
It's very
yeah.
It's hard to be confident in a muumuu.
Yeah, I can
socially.
see that.
Unless you're in your own house, I guess. Whatever, that's cool. You can wear a muumuu at your own home. I'm not gonna judge you. At your own home. I wear Mickey Mouse slippers. Just saying.
Did you get those at Disneyland?
I did.
Nice.
Yes, because they're like really.
How many times have you been to Disneyland in the last 4 years?
3. 3 times.
That's a good amount.
It's about once a year, I'd say.
That's cool.
I just went to Tokyo Disneyland, obviously. So, which was way better, might I add. Way better.
Ouch, man.
No offense.
I'm just joking.
No offense to
Is it
America.
big? Is it big?
It's bigger.
Oh shit.
Number one. It's like it's in Maihama, which is like it's like right next to Tokyo, like downtown Tokyo, right across the Maihama Bay. But like so it's like in its own little area. It's mostly industrial in that area. Yeah. It's just cleaner. Way cleaner. People there are nicer. Like the service people are super nice over there, and like the food is fantastic there, I have to say. I had like 6 different types of churros, dog. 6. One was Nemo flavored.
What?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they opened up on.
What does that mean? Nemo flavored?
Well, just not Nemo flavored, but it's like an orange churro.
I was like, that's not a fish churro.
It tasted like Fruity Pebbles.
That's delicious.
Basically, yeah, it was delicious, exactly. But it was an orange churro because it was orange and there was a white stripe and orange because it was like they were selling it right next to like the new like Nemo ride.
Okay.
Disney Sea, which is like basically just Star Tours but Nemo.
That sounds cool.
It's actually pretty cool.
So
yeah.
it's just you're in water.
You're in water. Well, yeah, you're in you get into a little submarine thing. Yeah, Japanese shit, whatever.
Sounds awesome.
Shit happens. It's fun. I was feeling good, so it was fun. It was a good time, dude. It was a good time. Either way, yeah, been about 3 or 4 times.
Hell
so,
yeah.
It's fun. It's something to do, I guess. It's just a very famous park when you think about it. You know?
It's one of the best things that has come from America. I mean, I know there's lots of like Disney controversies and things like that, but as far as like you think about Pixar, you think about
Pixar would have happened either way though. This wouldn't have been as proliferated as much. Is what you're trying to say, or?
Yeah, I mean, I know they're like a different studio, but I still feel like that was. I don't know. Like, it's like a collaborative thing, you know what I mean? Like, they're still, like, had to have...
Yeah.
And, I don't know. It's fucking Aladdin. Jesus Christ.
Aladdin.
There's so many good movies, so it's one of those things where, I mean, I don't know. If someone's like, fuck Disneyland, I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to hang out with you.
Truth.
Sir. You know.
Oh,
that's like a person that cannot have fun. That's like a thing I've been thinking about recently. Like, there's so many super intellectual people that are also super depressed. So they just channel their depression through like some intellectual thing. Like, this Disney movie is all about this, and they go in and like they think about all the millions of things. You know, there are some like things that
like
make
theorists
sense
and shit like that.
Yeah, but just like I've just been thinking like recently, it's like so much displaced anger by like intellectual people that don't want to like think about what's really going on, and like there's so much rage right now,
dude.
People are
raging
out, dude. People are getting mad at like I just watched Wonder Woman, and like people were like saying it wasn't feminist enough, like the biggest movie ever directed by a
feminist enough.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, well, you just can't. You are never gonna be happy. Like, that's what I realized about you. So I'm not gonna hang out with you because you're and you'll never change.
Damn, dude.
You know what I mean?
They'll never
Maybe
change.
not. Okay, I shouldn't say that. Like, I don't want to fucking hang out with someone who can't have any fun. You know?
Yeah, dude, it's not fun.
That's not
literally
fun.
like that's the one thing that's guaranteed to happen with this person is there won't be any fun being had. Because they can't do it, dude. That's unfortunate. Smart people, man. It's very depressing. Too smart for my own good.
You're a smart guy,
Nah,
yeah.
I was joking.
But you don't. You know what I'm saying? You're not like finding intellectual arguments to justify why you're so. That's my point. It's like there's just people out there, and there's reasons to be angry. I'm not saying that.
There's certain injustices that should be addressed.
Totally.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But there's certain things like Wonder Woman. Like, maybe this isn't something to get all up in arms about.
Truth.
You know. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, we all know the controversy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna go through that. I don't want to talk about this shit, dude.
Yeah. But it just goes to show, like, people are gonna be pissed. I mean, in this day and age where everyone's got a voice, someone's gonna be pissed about something.
People are stupid sometimes.
It's like I just watched the Chris D'Elia new special, and it was really good.
Oh yeah.
And then I read this interview, or like not an interview. I read a review about it, and it was just like it was just wrong. You know, it was just like this guy was just
disagreed with him. Like,
yeah, he just said things that weren't true. He's like, it's just like his other ones. It's like, no, it's not. He talks about like his ex-wife. It's like a way different thing.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really like his other specials that much, but this one I really liked because it was about fucking him. It was something. So it was like one of those things where it's like, yeah, if everyone has a voice, then there's gonna be every opinion.
Yeah.
And you can't be like I don't know. That's a long rant. But
people think the world is flat, dog. It's fucking crazy. That shouldn't happen in this day and age. That should not happen. That's insane to me.
You can like see it's not flat. See it. Like, you don't even have to look in space, man. Like, you can like see if you're like on a fucking horizon. Like, okay, it's not totally fucking flat, right? I mean, am I fucking crazy?
It's true, dude. That's what I'm saying.
You look at the fucking ocean. You're you're in San Francisco, and you look out in the ocean. Like, it doesn't look. I mean, you can even just tell it's like.
Fucking physics is based around it. The whole idea of the Earth being round, like a lot of physics is, and just in general, like.
I don't know, man. People are dumb shit.
It's so dumb.
But I do dumb shit. I want to find,
You do a lot of dumb shit, John Wayne. Just kidding, dude.
If I didn't get married, I didn't have any kids. That's pretty cool. That was like the one thing I was gonna say earlier. Was like there's that. We're going back to marriage and like people in their 20s. Like there's like a joke on Louis C.K.'s new special where he's like talking. He's like, I love how like these kids think like, but we're the ones that figured it out. Like all you motherfuckers before, you didn't know shit about marriage. We got it. It's so fun. Like, there's so much hubris in being young. There just is.
Truth.
It's just it's really interesting, and I think about it with myself too. It's just there.
Yeah, it's true, dude.
And that's why these kids on the campuses are running wild, and they all think they're right, and it's like, you might be, but
time will tell.
Yeah.
At a certain point. Well, hopefully it does at least.
Yeah. They are gonna do their Zare thing.
They'll be thinking the same thing we're thinking. Pretty much. That we didn't know anything when we were that young.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly.
They all got like Never mind, I'm not even gonna go there.
No, we don't go too far. We all, I mean, you'll see it. I mean, this is every generation's the same.
Yeah. It is interesting to be like, man, I'm getting older and just getting way more racist. No, I'm kidding.
I hate a lot of things now. I specified my 30 years of existence. I specified these type of people that I just hate, just without a doubt.
Like, if I think about how many times I've been wrong, which is a shit ton,
Yeah.
yet I'd still just operate like I'm right all the time, but I've been proven wrong so many times. Like, I have hard evidential facts. Like, oh yeah, I assumed something that was totally not true.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, let's assume! It's time to assume! Assuming's great! It's weird.
That's how I build wisdom, dog.
It sounds like a fart. There's a lot of fart noises on these chairs. Sorry, folks. I'll get around to it. I'm learning how to do this.
Professor X.
Grant Morrison. Sorry. But basically, yeah.
I mean, look, let's fucking. I mean, yeah, I can see it, but. Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
Basically. Dude, the last I was just reading, like, it's like X-Men 184 or something I'm on.
Yeah.
And Professor Xavier is like teaching at a college. And he's like, I just love teaching these kids that aren't mutants. Like, he's like, I mean, I love the mutants, but it's really hard. He's like, I just love going to just a regular class. But as he's walking out, these guys jump him.
They
And
jump
there's
him?
too many people for him to like. He's like trying. Basically, he's like, fuck, I can't let them know I'm a mutant. And they're all like, fuck you, you love mutants. They
I
don't
see.
say that because it's a comic. But
That's basically
from
what
the
they said.
80s. But yeah, they're
That
like,
was-
you dirty mutie scum. And then all of a sudden, Professor Xavier is like trying to figure out what's going on. And then he gets hit by a brick. And then they just beat his ass up.
Damn, Charles
was
got
pretty-
it that night.
Dude, he got it, man. And I think that's how he gets... Because he wasn't paralyzed in that issue. He had gotten his... Basically, when the Brood saga implanted a Brood embryo inside of Professor Xavier's brain, the only way to save Professor Xavier was to make a completely new Professor Xavier, but even his new clone was yet somehow still paralyzed. But then he found out it was a psychological thing. And then he could walk. But then these dudes fucking got pissed and beat his ass up. That's where I'm at.
Oh, holy
I
shit.
don't know why I brought... Oh, yeah. Professor Xavier. But, dude, yeah, Grant Morrison. New X-Men. So good. His X-Men run is so good.
Grant Morrison.
Have you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, of course I did. Yeah,
Okay,
dude. With
okay.
I mean,
Zorn.
it's not really a spoiler
Yeah.
anymore, right? It's been like
Yeah.
a long time.
Zorn.
Magneto. Yeah, you get it.
I found out what Zorn meant the other day, and the second I found out, it immediately left my body. Like, I was like, oh, cool, that's what Zorn means. That's cool, that's why... Hell if I know, dude. I can't remember now. That's my
You can't just
point.
bring it up and just be like...
That's my point. What am I thinking? You're supposed to remember the words. You can't just be like,
That was cool.
oh, that was a cool word. But I'm never going to remember it. I'm just going to stick to the 5 words I use all the time.
That was an interesting arc, though. Magneto's a pretty powerful mutant, I'd say.
He's an alpha mutant. Him, Iceman.
Omega.
Oh, you got me,
Omega,
dude.
dog.
Hell yeah.
Omega, dude. Fuck Alpha.
Omega. There's only a few, right?
Yeah, Iceman, Jean Grey.
And then the kid that's in it, Kid Omega, right? Shit, what's his name? Kid. Shit, it's not his name's not Kid Omega, but like the kid with purple hair. Oh man, nerds.
Oh, what's that guy's
Nerds would
name?
be pissed at me
I
for
know you're
not knowing
talking
his
about.
name.
I forget too.
Sorry,
That kid.
nerds.
That kid. Is Professor X Kid Omega?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
is he?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Iceman
Probably
is
makes
Bobby
sense.
Drake.
Bobby Drake. That dude's got a lot of power. He does. It's crazy. He can do almost anything. I feel like Magneto, though. I mean, like, just be able to... I mean, everything's magnetic. You know?
Yeah.
Fucking everything is. So as long as you can just concentrate that power. Damn, that's a nerdy ass like part of the thing, dude.
No, I love it. Dude. That's what.
I do create like wormholes, you know. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Like, how do you even know to make that? Number one, 'cause nobody knows what the fuck it really is. You know, Magneto knows. You
Dude,
create
yeah.
them.
And then in the X-Men 2 and X2, and like that guy gets injected, he's like, you have a lot of iron in your blood, and then he takes that, you know,
Just
like
rips it
kills
right out
that
of
guy.
him. Yeah.
You're like, that's cool shit. Hi, girl. What's
Sorry,
up?
There's a little cat down here.
Jenny Wren needs some attention.
Jenny Wren.
Okay, so Instagram.
Why did you wait?
Jenny Wren, my dad named her.
Okay, I was like, it's a weird name, dude.
Yeah, it's like an Irish. Oh, he was reading Dickens,
And
and there's some character in one of Dickens' novels that's named Jenny Wren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause we read. No.
Well, you were saying about Instagram.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
so that was a thread to go back. What are you? Let's talk about Instagram. It's a really interesting thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, just talking about like hieroglyphics are a mix between language, picture. We were talking about
Just like comic
memes.
books, yeah.
Memes are memes and relating that to comic books and how memes are the super underrated, great new thing.
Fantastic, dude. It's great.
So
Just
awesome.
add words to things and it can be really funny and or poignant.
Yeah.
Depending what you need.
Yeah,
So
totally.
usually funny, in general,
Yeah.
because it involves a cat or something.
My cat's licking her snatch right now.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, girl.
Going at it.
We're not those kind of guys, okay?
That's a cute cat, though. I have to
She's
say.
awesome, yeah.
She's a pretty cool cat.
She's gonna do the belly thing. Kitty, is that your belly? Kitty, show us your belly. That was so cute when your cat showed the belly. That was so funny.
Yeah, she's awesome, dude.
She's like, I love you guys. Look at my belly.
Yeah, check it out. I'm gonna stretch out here for a little bit. Also looks very comfortable. Can I add?
My cat like wants you to pet her and then she bites you.
What, really?
Yeah, she's
What a
sneaky.
girl.
Girls, Instagram. What's up with
They
that?
get followers pretty quick.
What?
Girls, they get followers like, you know how hard is it gonna be to get a fucking follower? I gotta meet somebody. People like girls, they get followers people they don't even meet.
Oh, I do it all the time. She's got a great ass follow. Like that's a very similar.
Like, nobody on my friends list I don't know. I was like, I know every single person on this sucker.
You don't follow anyone that's just like hot, like a model?
No, I don't. Every single one, somebody I know. That's why I don't really use it very much.
I follow the redhead from
Maybe I
Riverdale.
should.
You should, because it's awesome. But
I
that,
follow the redhead from Riverdale.
she's like one of the prettiest women of all time. Merit. Oh god, check her out.
I'm gonna look this up. Like, let's go out.
She
though.
is so fucking hot.
I'm gonna look it up, but you keep where we're going on.
Redhead from Riverdale. It's Cheryl Blossom. Is
Cheryl
the
Blossom?
character's name in the show.
Do you don't know her actual name?
I don't know it yet.
Oh, you're about to know.
But I haven't. It's awesome because
Is that a real name, Cheryl Blossom?
well, that's just the Archie comics
Oh, I see what you're saying.
because they're all. But there's also
Old
like
school, yeah.
a bunch of just like they're all following each other. There's like 100,000 really hot girls
Yeah.
just following. But the thing that sucks about it is you could be scrolling through just like, oh, I'll check my Instagram and then get horny so fast. You know, like if the wrong picture comes up.
That does not happen with my Instagram. Like when I look through at all.
There's this one where this girl's like, ooh, looks like I'm looking for my glasses in the ocean, but it's just like her ass, and she's bent over, and it's like, so you're just like scrolling through, and you're like, I mean, it's happening so fast, you know, going back to like, you know, not we're evolved creatures. Like if you just showed a monkey, like look at this monkey pussy,
You're like,
you'd be like, what the fuck is it doing in that phone? Why can't I have sex with it? Give me that. But it can switch so fast. So that's like the one negative thing about it. But I don't follow like any dudes that are like,
I don't follow dudes.
well, just like those there's like those weightlifter dudes that always like post about like, you know, never give up and all that kind of stuff.
Speaking of weightlifter dudes that you don't follow, I do follow Arnold Schwarzenegger though. That's the one celebrity I follow, just because randomly.
He's actually inspiring. Yeah.
It's random, dude.
But he's really inspiring.
How so? Please tell.
He came from Austria with like fucking nothing, and he became a millionaire before he became
And governor of California.
Yeah, he became a millionaire not off his acting. That's like the second. I think he became a millionaire off of doing home
Really?
real estate. Yeah,
Really?
he became a millionaire off of real estate. Then he became a millionaire off of bodybuilding. Then he became a millionaire off of.
Shut up.
No, I'm not joking. Then he became a millionaire off of the movie star. Then he became the governor, and he fucked his maid. God damn it, dude! Look at him. He's a beast. he's got to fuck more than one woman. Her pussy can't take just that dick only. Like, she can't handle how much he needs to fuck. She get ripped apart. All the holes, dude. I'm sure he's fucking packing a nice dick, so.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm just saying, like, people are like, oh, he's not impressive because he cheated, or he's not, it's like, fuck you. Bill Burr has a great bit about that. He's just like, you don't even speak 2 languages, and you're gonna think you're better than someone. And like that great quote, I love that quote from fucking Funny People, the movie, where Seth Rogen's like judging Adam Sandler for cheating, and Adam Sandler's like, yeah, it's really easy not to cheat when no one wants to fuck you. And it's so true. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger's probably getting pussy thrown at him all day. So I'm just saying, don't hate the play. Don't hate the play, hate the game, dude. But Instagram, let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, fuck, dude.
What are your thoughts on it?
Instagram? Well, it's basically like the showcase platform for social media. You know what I'm saying? Like Snapchat's just like my daily shit. Knows what I'm doing, so on and so forth. But when you have like something that you like want to really like showcase, like, oh, here's this time when I went to fucking, this, and I saw the sunset here. Like, that's type of push to put up on fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
Comparatively to like Snapchat and or any other media. Obviously, Facebook's just whatever photos usually. Also, not quite as like awe-inspiring per photo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Comparatively, and also white girls show their booties there because then they get more likes that way.
A lot more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's an interesting platform. I'd say that for sure. And it's really odd.
Yeah, I like that it's less negative than Facebook.
In general, yeah.
In general, it's way less negative, but it's still, it's got its, like, the thing that bugs me the most, not bugs me the most, but the thing I'm noticing the most right now is, like, everyone is justifying their existence, because you only follow your friends. I follow, like, and I go through, like, those little, like, the suggestions thing. There's like just this trend, but it happens too with my friends, like this whole thing where they justify their existence and their bodies, like they're just like, son. But that's how it reads. Like they write a post like, here's me 6 months ago, here's me now, and here's this long essay justifying why my body is the way that it is, or why I am the way I am, and please God, just like my photo
you should have done that to your photo today.
Oh yeah.
Just as like in a sarcastic way.
Yeah. It's like you don't have to do anything. Just show the picture of the.
Exactly.
I put up a picture of like me 10 years ago and me now, and it just looks very different. I'm like bald now, and I've like lost 125 pounds. But it's like one of those things where it's like I shouldn't have been. I don't know. It's like I don't need to hate my old self.
Truth.
And I don't need to be like, I was down in the dumps every day, and it's always like that shit. It's like every day I woke up and hated my body, and like, yeah, I mean I have had those thoughts and shit, but it's just a weird thing where it's like, the thing they do too, like I may not be perfect, I may not be great. It's like you look amazing. You have 500,000 people.
Follow those people, in all honesty.
Yeah,
it's one of those things I can't stand it, man, at all. It's just like you're trying to just, what do you call it, fish for sympathy. And it's like, how many people fuck, dude? Yeah. You serious? There's no way your life is that hard. Unless you're like a black African American in America, I don't hear shit. Or, ultimately, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, like that's some like random white girl who fucking, had a shitty day in San Diego. It was raining at the beach. I don't give a fuck. like, who cares, dude? He lives in San Diego. Let's be honest here.
These 10 guys are like, yeah.
I'm struggling. I'm not struggling. That's why I'm saying it. Yeah. I'm doing good, dude. It's good.
Yeah, and it's
life isn't perfect, but
food tastes good.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna eat lots of really tasty food, you're gonna. It's like I don't get the. I mean, I felt it. I just feel like, Jane, if there's like people, like just love yourself. You don't have to like fucking justify everything you've done or all your mistakes or like have this huge like penitence all the time. Like it's like, fuck it. Who
sometimes
cares?
just to remind them of what, you know, how far they've come.
Yeah.
I guess that's like an acceptable idea of it. I still want to.
That's kind of why I posted. Yeah, I mean that's kind of why I posted that picture
Yeah.
today. But I didn't want to like write some
Get in your face
super
about it,
overwrought thing
Do an
about
essay
it.
underneath it.
Yeah, or like it bugs me when fucking vegans and shit write stuff. It's like fuck it. I know that. Like, I'm not gonna be a skinny little bitch. I'm sorry. Like, if I had enough money to fucking eat vegan and like actually maintain like muscle mass, I might. But like, all vegans are fucking skinny as fuck. Most.
Not all. Not all.
Not all.
Not all. There are a few that are.
But they work
yeah.
really hard and they eat all
Yeah.
fucking day.
Yeah, that's
And,
tough.
I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Whatever. Instagram. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I mean, I'm sure we could just like, I'm sure I could just go like this. And go. That's such a good point, man. We never get followers. And yeah, that's the thing. Like, dude, you could lose 125 pounds and like, you're not going to get as much photos of a girl just like takes a mirror pic where you can see her butt. It's going to get fucking 100 times more. And rightfully so. Because
Yeah.
butts are great.
Yeah.
I mean, I love butts.
Everybody wants to see that.
I love them.
It's great.
Everyone loves butts. Oh, now I'm not proving myself right at all. This is fucked up. Who's never mind. You can't like post sexy pictures. I know that chick's 17. It's like posting sexy pictures of a 17-year-old. It's like,
So somebody
entrapment.
She's putting that up. That's wrong.
that's just someone else. But I guess they did that with Kylie Jenner, right?
Oh, that's true. They
it's
did
like
do that.
She just turned 18,
Like,
so
that's
she just
weird.
became hot like the other day, like out of nowhere. She just won, because she turned 18. It's a magical thing that happens when a girl turns 17 to 18 on midnight. She becomes hot. I don't know what happened. She's not hot at all before, and then she's super hot. In a matter of 1
Cinderella
minute.
story, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking Cinderella story. Every single
But
girl out there.
dude, girls have it hard. That's what I think I've learned
that's true.
more from Instagram than anything else. Because I'm talking about the only people posting this shit is usually girls, or or women, I should say. But like, it's hard to be a woman, and I don't even know the fucking 100th of it.
Yeah, I don't
Legitimately, but
I don't want to deal with that.
it seems
Rough.
like it, because it is like them. Like they are very hard on themselves, as far as what I can tell from Instagram.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they're competing with each other.
Yeah.
It's not like for the guys. They're like
No.
trying to be better than the other girls. I don't know.
It's really odd. Well, I guess maybe it's part of our DNA, I guess.
Well, you want what you can't
Maybe.
have. That's what, like,
Well, it's an old adage.
it's an old adage, but that's what like this super hot chick said to me recently. She was just like, "Yeah, guys like me. It's no fun. Because you want what you can't have." Like, that's pretty fucking crazy.
That's true.
But maybe this chick, we went on this nice date the other day, and like, maybe I was like, fuck it.
Want a nice date?
That was that girl I was saying, like, where it went really well, but I still didn't want to date her.
Yeah,
Maybe it was like, if she didn't like me, I would have been like, "What's up, girl? What up, Polly? How you?"
Really?
It's
You
not
would have
Polly.
done that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Like, it went really well. Maybe if it didn't go as well, like mystery. I'm not saying for sure. I'm just saying there's that aspect where we're fucking human beings. Like, I wanted to post this on Instagram, where it's a picture of 80% chocolate, an 80% chocolate bar next to an 88% chocolate bar, and I wanted to write, like, my whole life I've heard the narrative that women are less shallow than men. That's kind of like saying there's less cocoa in an 80% chocolate bar than an 88% chocolate bar. It's a pretty low bar, chocolate bar. I was like, that's pretty good. I want to write it. And then I'm like, oh, people are going to be so mad. People are going to be pissed.
Oh, dude.
And women are better than men, I think, in general, like, as people. Like, that's why they're caregivers more and stuff like that. I think because they don't have as much testosterone and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're still shallow as fuck.
Yeah.
We're all humans.
We like what we like.
And we all raise this society.
Yeah.
Like, this is a society built by men and women, as much as, like, we want to... Like, this whole thing about, like...
I mean, a lot of laws, like, things skew towards men in general.
For sure.
A lot.
But, like, when people go, like, we need to teach our men not to grab asses. It's like, then who Who's think like? I did not get taught it was okay. I've never grabbed a girl's ass like that. I wasn't dating or whatever.
Most people I know haven't.
Yeah.
I would think.
So I don't know.
I would like to think.
And I guess that's probably just the random fucking psychos that come out.
But who would teach them?
Now, son.
Don't do that.
See that ass? Grab it. It's great. I don't know her, Pops. Teaching you.
Trump.
That's true.
Father Trump.
I did think that, yeah. I'm like, no, my friends don't. We're pretty, like, filthy. Well, sometimes, and we don't talk like that.
Yeah.
Like, I've said some pretty gross things, but I'm...
Not usually fucking creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know? That's just nasty, dude. That's fucked up. Women have it rough. You got a rough girl.
She's got it rough here, yeah. 2 guys.
3 guys and a baby. Was it? Is there a dog guy?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of dicks, but she likes it. Look at her. She's a slut. Look at her. She loves that shit. Come here, kitty. Can't say the word slut. That's ridiculous. I hate that. Why not?
Slut?
Like, how come some people are sluts?
Sleuts.
I mean, give me a fucking break. It's not gender specific, but like, I would be a slut if I could.
It was within your power.
Like, if I could fuck 8s and above, and if I could fuck 7s and above, easy, fuck yeah. I would do that pretty frequently. But that's not easy. Like, fucking, second you go from 6 to 7. That's a huge difficulty jump. We were like, you're not supposed to number. That's wrong and evil. I don't think that women are numbers, but it's an easy guide to go by.
Well, I mean, honestly, you're attractive. And it's not to be like people, like, as a general idea think she's a 7, but as long as you think she's a 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we don't mean it in that way.
Yeah, because a 7 to me is like a 4 to Brad Pitt. You know? He's like, fuck.
Brad Pitt
that
scale.
bitch. Get
Leo.
away from me. What?
Leo.
Dude, the women he's getting involved. The women he's surrounded by with always. And I love that he goes like, 4 of us, we're going out. Like, fuck it. Like anytime a girl like gives Leo shit or like I see like they've like had a breakup. I don't know why I follow Leo's life, but I do, I guess. I'm realizing it right now. I'm
He's a good actor, man.
But he's like always with like 4 like smoking hot chicks.
Yeah, dude. And he can do that. He can do that, no problem.
Yeah.
That's any random girl in the street. That'd be like,
And he's smart about it, dude. He actively like doesn't get married and shit.
Yeah.
Like I read an interview with him like years and years ago. He's like, no, I'm not doing any of that shit. Where I'm at in my career right now, the opportunities I get to get mixed up in a lady like in that way, where like she's, you know, it's like, damn, Leo, you are on the right track. You are definitely the best actor of our generation, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say so. I can't really think of anybody.
Pound for pound?
Pound for pound, the best. Fucking. Yeah. Leo. Tom Hanks. Wait, that would be previous generation.
Yeah, and then like Daniel Day-Lewis is like...
Daniel Day-Lewis, yeah, he's great.
Is he in Tom Hanks' generation? They're around the same age, probably.
Yeah, they're in the same age.
I don't know.
No, I mean, there's a lot of good actors. Let me put it that way. It's really a preference style too. But Leo is definitely like he puts out bangers.
Yeah.
Bangers.
Yeah, and just like the fact that he can do like Wolf of Wall Street and then do whatever the fuck after that, you know, he's very like Brad Pitt's a great actor, but Brad Pitt's gonna be Brad Pitt. Like Leo's got a more.
Pitt gon' fit, man.
I'm just saying, like, Leo's range is huge. I guess that maybe doesn't make him a better actor, but like his range is, dude. Thinking about Wolf of Wall Street and Django Unchained.
Yeah.
Like you would have to maybe be told that was the same. You know what I mean? Like if you, I don't know.
What's eating Gilbert Grape?
I killed him, Gilbert. That's my favorite part of that movie, when he kills the grasshopper and starts crying. I laugh so hard every time. Gilbert, I killed him! It's so funny, dude.
Oh, man.
I don't think it's supposed to be funny, but it's funny as shit.
That's fantastic. Oh, God. That was a really good movie, too, might I add. That's like one of the first good movies I saw.
when you were growing up?
Yeah, when I was growing up.
Oh, this is what movies are.
Yeah,
not
that's like
Sandlot.
exactly. Exactly.
Angels in the Outfield. What?
Yeah, what are better movies out there? I mean, I love Three Ninjas and shit, but you know, like it's not exactly Leo, to be honest here.
Yeah. Yeah, that was so good. What was the Three Ninjas kid? Putty? Is that his name? The fat kid who loved candy? Was that what they called him? Putty, I think.
Putty?
I think so, dude.
Man, it was like Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum. His name was Tum Tum.
Tum Tum, dude. That is amazing. That's an amazing recall on that, dude. Those are. I love like at being a kid. It's they have different color masks. That's so cool. It's like, yeah, it's the same mask painted, dude. Shut up. They have different, like Power Rangers. Yeah. There's 5 of them. They're different colors. 5. It's so awesome.
Superheroes, dude. That's all it is. Another type of hero. It's great. All archetypes, though. Right?
You know what's really interesting? I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry, dude. I'm fucking...
Dude, that's what we're supposed to do. It'd be weird if we just stared at each other silently.
Yeah.
Like entire podcast, just like...
But no, the archetypes, like...
Yeah.
I've always thought of, like, the archetypes being, like, deep embedded DNA. Like, that's just embedded DNA. Like, it's just solid. But I was listening to a podcast, and the guy was talking about how, like, archetypes were chosen through natural selection, too. Like, we were like, you know what? People like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's a fuck...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I was like, you can't say Arnold Schwarzenegger and not... Never mind. I'm like a total racist when I just said it. I was like, what? You're not allowed to say that word. But like, they were picked... like, they were chosen. And that's like a different, you know, it's like an inverted way of thinking about it. Like the Joseph Campbell, like, hero's journey. This is the story of all time. But it's like, that's the story because that's the story we love. And it kind of like makes it more connected in a way. I thought that was really cool. Like, yeah, we do choose people. Like, we were talking about how much The Rock is way cooler than Vin Diesel.
Oh, the fucking Rock, dude. That's my boy.
So if like you were like, who's the chief? You'd be like, The Rock. Fuck Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, go away. Go away, Vin Diesel. No, seriously, why are you still in movies? No, I'm kidding.
Do you have a dazzling smile? No, The Rock does.
Yeah. Do you have literally more charisma than a building of people? He's got a stadium filled of people's like charisma in one person.
Dude, he is. That's where it all goes.
And yeah,
it's like, oh, that's charisma.
And he knows it. He knows it, and he's cool with it. He's like, yeah, I'm The Rock.
Remember that one movie with Sean William Scott?
What was that called? Yeah, that wasn't
Rundown.
bad, actually. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
The Rundown, dude. That was a random movie, dude.
You can't really hate on that movie.
Sean William Scott's in it #1. That's weird. Like, look at Sean William Scott. Dude,
He's alright.
No, but it's like one of his last films, really.
Yeah, he did that Goon movie.
The Goon. That actually is a good movie.
I didn't see that one.
You should watch it.
I didn't see it.
I mean, it is. It just reminds you of like old '90s sports movies, but it's like it's just it's good, dude. It's interesting.
I really liked Road Trip as a kid because Road Trip.
Was that Road Trip?
Road Trip, and he was in that one.
Was he in Road Trip?
Road Trip was not a good movie, retrospectively, but some good tits. I mean, I think that's what you watch.
Some good tits.
That's like what that.
This is pre-Instagram, I add.
This is pre-porn, pretty much.
Pre-porn?
This is like pre-internet porn. When like American Pie and stuff was coming out, like that was like before internet porn was super easy to get.
I don't know. Was it really?
I don't know.
Porn came pretty early in the internet.
I still remember. Yeah, that's true. But like now when you think about seeing a naked lady in a movie, it's like whatever. But
Unless it's Salma Hayek.
Unless it's Salma Hayek. Amen to that. Or like Penelope Cruz. Yeah.
You know, always beautiful women in general.
Who else? Who would I really like to see?
Berry. She's pretty hot.
Seeing her naked, yeah. Jennifer Lawrence. I did not look up those pictures. I am a moral human being.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I would not go look at stolen naked pictures of Jennifer Lawrence. I did. I looked it up. It was awesome.
I couldn't tell.
It was so good. It was great.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about titties.
Oh, before that.
Road Trip, American Pie, and all those kind of
Sean
movies.
William Scott.
Those were the
Sean William Scott, dude. That dude was weird.
Sean.
He had his time. He was hot for a minute.
Oh, and he gets the nurse to put fingers in his ass at the end of Road Trip. That's right.
That's true.
So that he could donate sperm to make money.
Was he also in Old School? That was a pretty good scene in Old School.
Shit, I don't remember.
We got shot in the, when dude gets when he gets shot in the neck with a dart. He's got fucking shot in the neck with a dart.
No, Dad, I need to read.
You remember that? Oh, that's such a great scene.
I haven't
dude.
seen Old School since it was in the theaters. Like I just saw it once.
Dude, please watch that scene.
I will.
It's so great.
I've only seen Wedding Crashers, I think, once or twice.
Wedding Crashers?
Isn't that like
Owen
another
Wilson.
one that people really like?
Owen
Like the
Wilson
Will
and
Ferrell movies.
Vincent Vaughn.
Oh, that's right. Will Ferrell wasn't in that.
No, yeah, Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, dude. Will Ferrell's.
There's some hate on him right now, and I don't get it.
I mean, because he is what he is. He's that eccentric, like, kind of like, very, like, boisterous type of comedian, like, just in your face about it.
Yeah. But he only does like one movie a year.
Yeah.
Like when people were getting sick of Seth Rogen, it was because he was in like 4 movies a year.
Oh, yeah, that dude was.
And you're just like, he was everywhere.
Yeah. Still is.
Still is, yeah. He's
Still
still
everywhere,
in
still.
Yeah.
But,
And he's great. I didn't get sick of him, but like where people were getting that backlash and like Observing Report's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
My favorite comedies ever, and that movie did shit.
Yeah.
Apparently. Like, people still don't know about that movie. And it's so good. It has fat Seth Rogen. Like
Yeah.
he was like legit fat in that
No.
movie.
I'm saying he's a talented dude. I'm just saying, like, Will Ferrell getting hated, that's crazy to me. He's one of the great comedic geniuses of our time, I feel.
He's a good actor too when he does
on
serious
top of that.
stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he did do a few. That's what I'm saying.
Steve Carell got out of like, I mean, I'm sure he's still making stuff, but I bet he was like,
What's the last thing Steve Carell did?
he's doing like the Despicable Me stuff. And
Oh, yeah.
And he fucking produces Angie Tribeca, which is a great show. I love
That
Angie
sounds
Tribeca.
familiar.
I think it's on Hulu. You should watch it, man. It's really just dumb humor.
Oh, okay.
It's like really dumb humor.
I don't think you understand how dumb it is.
No, like they go into a room and they're all cops and they go, "We've turned this place upside down," and like the room is upside down.
Wow, it's like right on the nose.
It
type of
is,
shit.
yeah.
It's like
It is,
straight to the point. Just
but it's
blowing it out.
pretty fucking funny, man. When it gets into a rhythm. Even the first episode was really good, and you get to look at Rashida Jones for 20 minutes. That's
Jones is
easy
beautiful.
on the like. She's so pretty.
She's super.
Dude, black
pretty.
woman with blue eyes. There's a lady that keeps coming to my work. That's a black lady with blue eyes, and I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, dark skin, blue eyes, is where it's at.
Yeah, it's
I
so
feel just in
gorgeous.
general.
And it's
It's
probably
so
just 'cause it's rare.
contrasting.
Yeah.
You know, it's that. Yeah, and it's rare on top of that. It's like a husky, dude. It's like, damn, dude. You know, they got like the 2 different
Yeah.
ones. It's like that's rare and that's pretty awesome. So it's cool. How do you feel about the? I mean, okay, yeah, this might go in a weird direction, but like, how do you feel about women that have like the? I forgot. It's like that skin thing, or not just women, but also guys that really like actually have like, not discoloration, but that's just how the skin pattern is.
It's so fucking hot.
Isn't it? That's okay. I wasn't sure if
Dude,
like I
it's
was
so
going for that,
fucking hot.
right?
All that kind
Yeah.
of stuff, dude.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's so fucking hot. Anything else like gonna add like character to your
Yeah.
life, you have to like
Kind
and
of
still
embrace
be
that shit.
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about that really
Yeah.
famous model.
Yeah, she has that, and it's fuck. I was like, man, she's beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
a gorgeous lady. Fuck, I need a girl like that. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? Shit. So
Yeah,
rare,
dude, that would be the
though.
best
So
thing.
rare, dude. I mean, not me that like in like a other sense, but this is a very interesting thing. You know, you have to think they grew up in a very interesting way. You know, I don't hear how they like live their life. You know.
Yeah.
Because there must be some. I mean, especially going through puberty and things like that, when kids aren't as like really knowledgeable that type of thing yet, you know.
Totally.
Because I feel like your taste just gets better and better as you get older, in terms of like you're attracted to your opposite sex, you know. You can just like connect with more different, and just different ideas with like your experiences. You know what I'm saying? Or am I like kind of like way off?
I just don't know what you mean. Wait, so your taste in women gets better as you get older?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I
Yeah.
mean, think about I mean,
That's
your-
going back to
your-
kind of, yeah.
Yeah, your first ex-girlfriend was probably terrible, more than likely. You probably just kind of took a shot in the dark and was just like, yeah, you know what, she kind of likes me, let's do this shit. You know, and you're pumped full of hormones and you don't see all like this shit
Yeah.
that's just shitty about him. So you understand what you don't like there, and the next girl, when you don't understand what you like that her there, so on and so forth. Until you have this very just compact. This is the type of girl that I like, and that's why it's so hard to meet girls at the age of 30.
Yeah.
Because like you have a very specific, like, if this isn't their fucking resume,
Yeah.
dating resume, I don't give a shit. It's like, in all honesty, you know. I mean, to a certain degree. I mean, it's all about chemistry in the end too, though. You know, but those type of people you'll tend to like find, you know, or you tend to be looking for, and that's why it's like it's hard to like really just snatch on the one person. Also, like getting married at the age of 20 is insane. Probably the reason why. You know what you like. If you can just like commit to one person, like boom. Marriages, dude. That's rough. It's rough business, but sometimes it does work out. It's true.
Yeah, and
sometimes it does.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think definitely if you're in your 30s, it's
Yeah.
gonna be way more.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. I mean, I have a feeling like if you did a study, and you probably have done studies on this, that like people that get married at older ages tend to last a lot longer comparatively, without a doubt. You know, I feel like if somebody gets married at the age of mid-30s or mid-40s, like I almost guarantee, unless it's like your second or third wife, like, or husband, that like that relationship's gonna last. Like, you know,
Yeah.
just in general, because they've already kind of figured out like what they want, and it's like, yeah, I like this lady enough to, or man enough to, or whatever, to like, you know, go through it, you know. So yeah, I do believe that your taste gets better as you go, more
Yeah,
refined.
I see what you're saying.
Without a doubt, you know.
Oh yeah, dude.
Mm.
Totally, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Sorry, I was kind of ambiguous.
No, I
to begin with, yeah, because I was just thinking about it in my head, and I was like, I'm just gonna go and just say this.
Whenever I hate being like, I just think it's ridiculous when people,
Yeah.
when you're like, you know what I'm talking about, and the person's like, yeah, and they don't.
Oh yeah.
I always
sure.
am just like, no, I need clarification because I actually want to know. You know, I've always been
gotcha.
saying that, and when people say like, have you seen this movie? And I haven't. It's like, no, I haven't. I never understand when people are like, yeah, I've seen it, and you're like, no, you haven't. Why would you lie? I get
There's a lot
why.
of movies I want to watch right now too, like that. Just because I want to be able to talk about. Go ahead. Though,
No,
yes.
but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's kind of weird when people are like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, my favorite band is the Glebeglorbins. You're like, oh, I love the Glebeglorbins. And you're like, what? Why you gotta lie, dog?
Dummy.
Yeah.
Maybe it probably is a Google Gordon.
I think the only reason I know people... What? Sorry, what'd you say?
Is there like just a band named Glee?
Now there is.
There probably already existed. Is all
There
I'm
probably
saying.
is, yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
But I know that people do that because I used to do that. Like when I was growing up in like junior high, I was like, have you guys heard the new... Of course I have!
You gotta be cool, dude. You gotta be hip to the game. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not, you gotta fake it till you make it.
Yeah, dude.
That's it.
That's the truest shit, man. Confidence is like that.
High school, dude, prepares you for life.
High school never ends.
It never ends, dude.
The drama,
That's
the pettiness.
how we know we're in hell. At this point, like, it's like we're fucking M. Night Shyamalan kind of cuts to it.
Oh, no.
You know? Shyamalan. He gets a lot of hate, dude. Shyamalan gets a lot of hate.
I've heard he's made a comeback.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like...
I haven't seen his new films, but I heard the last two have been really good.
What did he do? Let's see, what is it?
It's like weird found footage stuff. The last couple, I think, or maybe one. What were you saying? Did you do what?
The one with the guy with the, what fucking, is it, not Ewan McGregor, is it Ewan McGregor? No, the guy with split personality, Split.
He did do that, but I haven't seen it.
I did watch it. Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna talk to you about it, but it's like, if you haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
Definitely watch it, yeah.
It's good. Like, is it classic M. Night, or is it totally different? Is it like, hey, here's all the shit that's going on, boom, right at the end? Something's different.
There is a twist at the end,
Classic.
but not in the way you think it's gonna be. It's
Okay.
actually a pretty good twist. Mainly, yeah, you gotta see it.
I feel like I'm the only person alive who liked The Village, the movie The Village.
I only saw part of it. So
I liked it. I mean, maybe I
Yeah.
just liked looking at Jessica Chastain. That's her, right?
Yeah,
Jeez, I mean,
Pale
maybe
Goddess.
that's why I liked it.
Jessica Chastain, dude. So she's very just pronounced, like, I don't know, just facial features.
She's
You
so
know,
pretty,
and
yeah.
that's what makes it so like, man, you're like very differently beautiful, and you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Oh,
in the best
yeah,
way
dude.
possible.
Well, her and
Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard and the redhead from
Riverdale,
dude.
So funny about
I'm
that.
super into redheads right now. I'm super into redheads and blondes, and I never was ever. I think because I don't know why I was like
'Cause
self-hater, dude.
You got better Emperor standards, dog.
Probably, but I also,
That's what happened, dude.
I also think I was always like, I don't want to.
Like self-loathing.
Yeah, like I don't want to date. I don't want to have like pale kids. I don't want to have redheaded kids. And now I'm like, I'll have the fuck out of a little redheaded kid.
I stopped dating Asian girls because of that. I'm not gonna lie. For a minute, not self-hating, but like I just trying to be different. Type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just be another Asian couple.
Yeah.
So one of those things. I don't know if that's like.
No, it's
the
totally
same
like
place,
that.
Good place you're coming from, but.
Yeah, I was like, my kid's not gonna get made fun of for being white, little pale white kid. It's like whatever. I mean, like
it's gonna happen.
That shouldn't be the reason.
Kids get made fun of for
Exactly.
everything.
Yeah,
absolutely everything. You can be like a perfect child and still be like made fun of.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird too, because then I was like, I don't really date redheads because like my sister's a redhead and my mom's a redhead, and that's weird. And then I was like, that's how shit works, right? Like. Just because your mom's black doesn't mean you're not going to date a black woman. Like, she looks like my mom. I think it was like a thing where I was like kind of worried about that in a way. And now I'm like, fuck, dude, I want to date a redhead, man. They're awesome. Redheads are cool.
It's true.
Because again, like,
pretty awesome.
It's like the most minuscule version, but like, you get made fun of growing up. Like people like.
And then there was blondes.
Blondes are so hot.
But you said just recently. So before you didn't like blondes.
I think they're together, like redheads and blondes. They're like the same to me. They're like pale people.
But so you're saying before you didn't really run into blondes? That's what you were saying.
Not at all, dude. Not until like 9 months ago.
Why is that? What excuse did you make for not liking blondes, or is it just like?
I think I did. I think it sounds fucked up. I think I just kind of stereotyped them.
Oh shit, dude! You thought they were dumb.
I don't know if I thought they were dumb. I thought
fucked up, dog.
I don't think I thought they were dumb. I thought they were just like into different shit than I would be. Like brunettes. They like to
hockey.
read books. Yeah, no. I mean, it is really judgmental and stupid what I'm saying, but like, it's like, brunettes read books. Brunettes are. It's stupid. I know it's stupid.
It's very stereotypical.
But then when I got into your mom's house a lot, Christina Paszynski's a blonde, and Tom Segura is really into blondes, and I was like, she's the fucking coolest. Like, if I ever met someone as cool as her, I would freak the fuck out, because she's not just hot, she's cool, and she's not cool because she's tricking you that she's hot. She's actually cool. So, it's like that was when I was like, you should get rid of this weird thing you have against like half of the white people, half of the white population. I'm like, no, I don't date these because on the off chance I might, whatever.
Truth.
And I mean, I haven't had any successes with the blondes or redheads since it's happened, but it's made my visual life more enjoyable.
That's
it's
true.
like adding it. Oh, I also like lilacs now.
It's a larger pond to
Yeah.
fish in.
Yeah.
For sure. That's cool, dude. Yeah, me too with Asian girls. I was like, you know what? If I met a cool Asian girl, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Hell yeah.
I kind of hated it for a little bit.
You know what? I will date the most sought after type of woman in the entire world.
Yeah. Yeah, like, damn, dude.
Do you think?
The most sought after?
Dude, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think people like Asian women the most.
I thought it'd be white girls.
I don't know, maybe. They're up there with white girls. They're like way up there. Totally.
Yeah, I guess so. Either way, that's cool. That's the thing. I don't give a shit, dude. Yeah, I'm saying like whoever the fuck you want. It's all good. I can't wait till like we're all kind of like, well, we all are different, but like the society in general is just more, balanced. I want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not just all white people. I'm not saying,
dude, totally, man.
But it's just like when you have like more in common with other people. When you have like a more like even playing field in general, like I think things tend to get a lot better in general.
Dude, totally. So, even if you just hung out with even if you like used the metaphor of a band and you're like, I only hang out with bassists.
Truth.
Or like I'm only around. It's like
that's a good point.
White people are. I mean, everyone's different individually, but like definitely, I feel like I've noticed like, white people are kind of like this, in a way.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's true.
okay,
It's
maybe
like-
I'm
it's just-
being judgmental, but I feel like I've been around them a lot.
Well, American white people.
American white people.
You know.
Exactly, because Russians. I don't
yeah.
know anything about Russians, man.
I bet they're not like Americans. I bet they're not the same, dude.
Dude, there's no Russians watching this ever. Like, there's never gonna be a Russian watching these fucking pussy lad. This bald motherfucking pussy. Talking about his problems. Why are you talking about your problems, you fucking pussy? Keep it in. You, keep it in. You'll never do good in Russia. You lick Putin's boot, you bitch. Guaranteed that's how Russians would think of me. And I would be like, yeah, all right. I mean, you guys are Russians. I'm gonna go make good movies. Fuck you.
Go be depressed in your fucking winter wonderland.
Yeah, drink your vodka. Hey, yeah, die when you're fucking 50. You kept all your emotions inside.
Damn, that's rude. There's some really cool Russian people.
I bet, dude.
I mean, there's gotta be,
I've
right?
never met one.
I really haven't. No, it's not true. I didn't meet one Russian dude. He's pretty cool. He's a nice guy. He went to the coffee shop.
I'm sure.
He's a
I'm
chill
sure
guy.
there's awesome Russians. I'm sure there's
You
really
know.
cool Russians that were raised here, America. if you immigrated before you were 12, we like you.
For your 12?
What
Unless they're Haitian.
Yeah, but I like German people. German people are all cool that I met.
Really? So it's the white guy?
Yes, that's true.
Just kidding. No. Well,
That's
man, no, that's gonna sound bad. Alright, so they
Say
have
it.
no fucking humor, dog. They ain't got no humor.
Yeah,
humor
that whole
sucks.
yeah.
They're not funny people, and they don't know what funny is, and it's fucked up, dude. Like talking to, like, when I went to the fucking hostel, and like it was like a pub crawl night, and then like so all these people from like different countries are there. It's like the South Korean kids, a few girls from UK, fucking hot, and then like this German girl, the South African girl, and this random shit. Man, dude, I was having a great old time. People were laughing. I was having a good time. And then this German girl comes up to me and starts talking to me. And I'm just like trying to make jokes with her. And she's just staring at me like this the entire time. I'm just like, are you like having a good time? Or you're just like, are you judging me right now? Is it just like a social experiment? Why the fuck are you just staring at me as I'm trying to like make you laugh? You know, I was like, fuck, dude. All right, peace. Cool talking to you. Hot German girl who has no sense of humor. I was like, fuck you, dude. Like, I like to hang out with these because you're hot. Damn. Sorry, I just had to go on that rant because I was so pissed at it because all the German people that were there, like, they were just so fucking, man, it was hard, dude. It was hard. It's hard to be around them. You can't laugh. It's weird, dude. Well, they laugh at different things, I should say.
Yeah, like
They have their own
Jews
sense of
die.
humor. I'm not trying to say mine's superior. I'm just saying, you know, it feels weird to talk to them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You do have a good chocolate, though. I'll say that.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, Belgium is like continental.
And like bratwurst and shit, right?
Bratwursts are pretty dope. Their beers are pretty good. Though they do lagers. Not a big fan of a lot of lagers, but
They've got a lot of like shame from World War II, which is good. It's like, yeah, you fucked up. That's what we need. Like that's what I hope
Like,
happens
right
to
now,
us. Like
dude.
I hope that we get like, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think I ever will though. Like we did the whole Vietnam thing,
You're right.
dude.
We don't have any empathy.
We don't have any. We don't. It's already happening. We're
You're right.
like we just don't. As a culture. It's
You're
fucked up.
right, man. And that was when the draft stopped. So now it's just poor kids in Alabama fighting our wars. So as long as like,
Yeah,
as long as it's like,
know.
yeah, as long as it's kids who just are trying to pay for college or people that are really patriotic. And as long as it doesn't affect us, that is fucked up. You're right.
Yeah, dude.
We're not gonna have a reckoning, are we?
No, we will. I feel
Eventually,
we
man.
have to, or just not reckoning, maybe just recognition of it. Maybe nothing even bad will actually happen, but people that do understand what did happen will come into power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little different. That shit's heavy. Just by the way,
God,
they did
the
get a lot
world
of
we live in,
shame
man.
too.
What? It's not.
And I
It's
was-
only. It's not even been 5
Yeah,
months. He's been president for 5 months.
Japan has that issue too a little bit.
Where what?
Admitting past mistakes, things like that. I noticed
Okay.
that in like their culture, because I lived there, and then like knowing certain people there, and people I do know I'm friends with that are Japanese are like they're all super cool people. Just that there are certain things that they do omit from their history, or they don't really try to acknowledge as often. Meaning like their imperialistic era that like took over China,
Yeah.
Korea, and all that shit, and just like fucked everybody over. So. That, but there was also like the memorial of Hiroshima and things like that. So, you know, they've gone through some shit too.
Dude, that to me is so incredible that
Yeah.
they've like forgiven him. I don't know. I can't say they've done it, but that we have a good relationship
For the
with them.
most part, yeah. I mean, there
Yeah.
there are still a lot of like right, you know, like hella right wing Japanese people that, especially in Okinawa in particular. But that's a different story. So I don't know if you know anything about like Okinawa, but about 90% of the U.S. military presence in Japan is based in Okinawa, which is
Okay.
a South Island. So like almost the entire island itself is like basically just U.S. occupied. You know.
And so the people that are there, like that are Japanese, are like, fuck these guys.
And they weren't really even Japanese. Like they just became part of Japan just before World War II. So they were actually treated as lower class citizens compared to normal Japanese people. So they've just been oppressed for like a long time for their part of their Ryukyu kingdom. Until then, they're really different people. Like Okinawan people and Japanese people are like they have kind of the same language, but then they have different dialect in Okinawa, and they're also a lot more laid back. You know, they're like fucking Hawaiians of Japan, like for reals, like seriously, like their whole culture is based on the idea of like non-materialism.
But you were
Just
saying
to
they
live
dislike
life.
Americans the most?
Well, yeah, because number one, like there's so many Americans on that base that like, and you have to understand these like Marines, and like not the Marines, but I mean they tend to be a little bit more aggressive. Let's be honest here.
Oh, Marines, yeah, they're
Without a doubt, you know, and it's like they're like most of them are Marines, and they're like 18, 19, 20 years old, and you have them all on this one island, you know,
Yeah.
all of them, all these dudes just running around, and so with that much testosterone going on, man, there's gonna be some issues going on in that country.
Yeah.
You know, there's been numerous times where like people have been raped and things like that.
Oh, for sure.
You know, and it's just
Yeah.
like it's fucked up. So of course I wouldn't want them to be there and all that shit.
No,
You know?
totally.
So-
Makes a lot of sense.
You know, there's a lot of issues. That sucks for Okinawa, but it is also a very beautiful place, and you should definitely go there because it's awesome. But
What's the city you grew up in?
I went to high school in Zama, but I grew up in oh man, I grew up in NEF Atsugi, and I was in Yamato, excuse me, and Ayase, which is like probably like an hour west by train of Tokyo,
Nice.
roughly, you know.
So would
I
you
actually
be able
went
to go?
back there, like this past time I went.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dude,
saw
I-
the pictures
I
of
went
your
back to
high
my old
school.
spot, dude.
That's so cool.
Yeah, dude, that shit was dope, man. It's fun, great. My high school got a lot bigger. Number one, like we always play this place called the Pit, where like we were just getting beat up, honestly. But like it's now a skate park, and she was like, "Damn, what the fuck happened
They
here?"
have a skate park at their school.
Yeah, at the school.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, man. And not only that, but just being in Japan in
Hey,
general,
you
like,
kids,
pretty
we
fantastic.
won't treat you like shit.
Yeah,
Let's give you a park.
Exactly.
I would instead
dude.
of ostracizing you,
Dude, yeah, and I
give you
mean,
somewhere to channel your energy.
and I was so lucky, like I grew up like in high school. Like I didn't have to deal with like a lot of bullshit, like the violence like in the States, and you know, and like just like the ultra pressure you get from like having like a really large school. You know, like my graduate class is like 50-something people
Oh, that's
in Japan.
awesome,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so you knew everybody, and then it's like, you know, like some people weren't as cool as others, but at the same point, it's like, you know, for the most part, people were like respect each other because you knew each other's parents, and like, you know, everyone was in the military, so you're all like military kids. You kind of had the same experience growing up, and you didn't really have very many friends because you moved so much. So sometimes you just kind of just clinged on to each other. It's really different, like in terms of like, you know, when I was going back there and thinking about like my high school, like in my very formative years, you know, early adult years, teenage or early adult years, like highly affected by it. So it was fun. That's all I gotta say, man. And I want you to go see it with me, dude.
Yeah, dude, I want to go in March. That'd be so fun.
I'm gonna bring this podcast along.
Yeah,
Talk
dude,
about
that'd be
shit,
awesome.
Dude. Be dope. You know what I'm saying? March 2018, homie.
Dude, I want to go. That sounds so fun.
And let's do it.
Do you have any? Is there anyone else yet that said they really want to go?
I think Holly wants to go back again.
Nice.
More than likely.
I thought you said she couldn't at first.
She wants to.
Oh, okay.
She's trying to go every year. Bailey wants to go. I don't know. You probably don't remember her. She lives in Seattle now, but she's down to go. I think I might have convinced John Becker to go.
That would be fucking fun as
Yeah,
shit, dude.
I would want John Becker to go there so bad, dude. Because we
Holy
can go back to
shit.
his old base where he was born, in Sasebo.
So he moved pretty young, right?
Oh, he was like, he doesn't really
Yeah.
remember it, you know. But he was
Dude,
born
that
there.
would
It's
be
cool to see
fun.
like where you were born. It's like, oh yeah, I was born right on that base. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
that's cool, dude. You know, maybe you're probably born off base, but you know, Which is actually interesting. Like, could he become a dual citizen at that point? He was born off base, and cause that'd be dope. I mean, to have dual citizenship with U.S. and Japan. Fuck, dude, that'd be ill. That'd be so cool. Like, it really would be.
You're like, shit, I got a cold. I'm gonna fly over to Japan to get my health care.
Exactly,
I'm gonna
man.
fly back.
You know how long people lived until like they're like oldest age possible, man. A lot of 100-year-olds there, dude. It's crazy. Very healthy society in general. So let's go, dude.
And a lot of that has to do with the mental, man.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I know I'm sure there's tons of stress there, but I don't think it's...
I think it's this idea of their dedication to craft. There's a lot of it. You know, and I really believe this like hardcore, because when you work at something every day, you just become better at it. Even if you've done it every single day, you know you can get better every day.
Yeah.
You just something to work towards, and that keeps your mind going.
That's not how Americans think.
Exactly. You retire and you stop.
I'm great now.
Yeah.
I'm incredible right fucking now.
It's the work ethic, dude. That's the difference, I think, of old age. Because then you're able to just like enjoy life more. Like, you understand what it is. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we were talking about this the other day. Like Kobayashi, dude. He's not as big as he used to be anymore, but he used to be like the hot dog world champion. Like, he ate a lot of fucking shit. And he celebrated the shit out of him over there, even though all he did was eat hot dogs. 'Cause he was just the fucking best at it in the world at the time.
Who? We were talking about this?
I think I was talking to you about this when I was washing dishes the other day.
Hot dog eating contest?
Yeah, Kobayashi.
I don't think so.
Maybe it was somebody else.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, dude, like that's like where their lives
And
are.
they love that dude?
Oh, anybody that's great at what they do,
Oh, okay.
they're about it. You know
That's
what I'm saying? It's
I'm
like-
about that shit too, dude. I love that. It's my favorite shit.
Yeah. so you know, it's like that's you know, like if you have that mentality and you understand your
Dude,
life,
that's
you live
what...
longer. I wasn't talking about eating well, because you just you know,
Yeah.
you have to take care of the body still, you know. So
That's why I like
things.
comedians. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
No.
I was already done.
That's why I like comedians so much more than musicians. Like, as far as like inspiration, looking for inspiration, because comedians, like, they can't use their old jokes. They have to be better,
Oh yeah.
as good if not better than they were. Like, they can't slack.
Yeah,
'Cause
true.
then it's like, oh, you're not as funny as you were. Like, Bill Burr can't slack because like, he knocks it out of the park every special. And
That's
it's
true.
like,
He's
like
consistent.
his work ethic is amazing, where it's like bands are like, cool, I'm famous. Here's all these shitty songs I wrote when I was 15. Here's all the extras. You know? You're like, no, you write new ones. Make better albums. And they don't have that. Like, musicians don't really have that mentality.
Yeah, I think that's like a majority of musicians do that.
Yeah, totally.
Really?
For sure.
Absolutely. There's like,
For
so like their
sure.
next album is not something new. It's just something
For
you do.
sure.
Really?
The majority by far. Most
Damn.
musicians, and I've seen it hundreds of times, maybe not hundreds, but so many times where guys write the bare amount, and people do this with comedy too. But again, with comedy, once it's out, once it's released, it's done. You can't keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Except for one time I watched a comedian's thing online, and then I saw him live, and he did the exact same thing I saw him live, and it was so lame. I was like, that's so fucking lame. But
that sucks.
but yeah, you can't, like, I lost what I was gonna say, but like, most musicians get the bare minimum amount of songs they need to fill a show or to play like 5-10 songs, and then they're just set, getting blowjob. Like, they're just cool with, like, as long as I can have the social status and the social, like, cool parts of the social, like, alkalides of being a musician, then I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone's like that, but a lot of bands are super complacent. They become really, Radiohead's not like that.
Yeah.
Well,
the better ones like obviously like go for the art and craft of it.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're not working on it, you're not working on it, period.
Yeah. And it's all about your expectations. And I know, like, the Rolling Stones said that. It was like, someone was like, why'd your albums start to suck in the 80s? And like, oh, we stopped caring. And I do believe that, because I believe, like, talent doesn't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. But if you don't work as hard at your talent that you used to be, then it's not gonna, you're not gonna get the same results. And if you think, and I love that too about Quentin Tarantino. He's like, every time I make a movie, that's it. I have a blank page in front of me, and I have to prove myself again. That movie's done, and it doesn't matter what I did that. Like, that movie isn't going to make this movie good. I have to make this movie good. And I just feel like a lot of musicians are very just like
Complacent.
yeah, and especially when they get famous. Especially when they get famous. And there's no excuse. The Beatles were the most famous band ever.
Yeah.
And they weren't like, hey, we're famous, let's start putting out shit. They were like, hey, we're famous, let's fucking do this. Let's be better than anybody.
Yeah.
They had that attitude. And I hate that, like, there's like a very kind of grab-assy culture with indie musicians where, oh, we're all supposed to like each other's music and we're all supposed to like pretend like it's all the same quality. No, it's not. It's not the same quality.
Like that award show they had in Reno.
What?
The award show they had in Reno.
What show?
The award show.
Oh
they had
my
in Reno.
god.
Like just a bunch of self-fucking masturbation.
There's an award. Okay. Anyone out here who doesn't live in Reno, Reno is called the biggest little city in the world for a reason. It's very small. Yeah, and there's a very self-congratulatory award show that.
Not masturbation.
No, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It is. They're fucking jacking off, and it is. It's a big bukkake, and everyone's got jizz on their face.
Yeah.
I mean, way to have a small pool. It's like, hey, I'm the best songwriter in my house. Like, yeah, you're the only one. And it's all like I mean, of course, a popularity contest, but beyond that, it's so stupid to get in this suit. It's like, go win a fucking Grammy. Don't make up your shitty Grammy. Go win something that's real. It's like this whole like, you know how like conservatives are like, God, this fucking generation, everyone gave them a fucking participation trophy, and that's what's wrong with them. Like, you're right. You're right about that point. Like, there's way too much self-congratulation. There's way too much. Like, you gotta earn your shit, dude. You want to get an award? You can't just make up an award and give it to yourself. You have to go earn that shit.
Yeah. I agree, dude.
Thanks for bringing up that thing.
I agree.
It's called the whatever awards. And they
Reno
can fucking suck
awards,
my dick,
yeah.
honestly. I mean, I'm sure I'm friends with the people that run it, so I don't mean any offense. I don't mean offense to you as a person, but fuck the award show. Like, that's ridiculous.
We disagree with that. We disagree with it.
Have a ball that people play.
Yeah.
This guy plays, this person shows his film.
A ball.
Have something.
A ball.
I want a ball, dude. But don't have a thing that you all... I mean...
I would like to go to a ball. That'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
Sorry, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Well, the Academy Award is self-congratulatory. The Grammys are self-congratulatory. But they're competitive to a nature that you're like, yeah, Revenant, that was a good movie. It wasn't like the only movie that was made in that town.
Yeah, exactly.
So fucking ridiculous.
Oh man.
Well, I have so many issues with liberals.
Why did they even have that show? That was who thought of that? Yeah,
Forte Awards, that's what it's called, and they're doing it again this year.
Forte Awards.
Like Forte. I don't know. Like, I think it's like.
Yeah. What would be called that?
But
fucking would be called the Forte Awards, dude. Damn, and I kind of like some of the people that did go to that. In all honesty, there's a few people.
Oh, absolutely.
They're cool. One
and
like in particular, one otherwise like.
And then, but there's that thing too where it's like people go and it's like, well, shit, I got invited to this award show. I gotta go. Like,
get my suit and tie on.
Like, I mean, I don't want to be it, but it's what you gotta do. You gotta play the business. You gotta play the game. It's like, no, you're in Reno and you don't have any money. Like, no one knows who you are. Like, I love Reno. I don't think there's anything. I don't think people should be discouraged.
Yeah.
But you can't stay in this pool. You have to get out. I mean, I obviously haven't toured and stuff, but I'm also not giving myself awards and like, you know, self-congratulating myself. I understand that I need to go get fans and I need to go do stuff out there. I don't want to become Reno popular like people you and I both think are fucking ridiculous. Will never accomplish anything outside of this town.
Oh man!
And they have this huge inflated ego. It doesn't matter if you're, even if you're in Chicago. At least Chicago's huge. But even if you're in Chicago,
yeah, true.
You're still just the king of Chicago, and you've figured out how to get this one population. Like, you figured out the niche of this one population, and you've been able to like keep their attention. But like, that's not what it's about. It's about the world. But the goddamn
What?
world, man.
Man, you want world domination.
I do, man. I want to go everywhere, but I don't, like, I just don't want to, I want to earn everything I do. I want to earn all my fans. I want to earn, like, every fucking show. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to, and I'm not saying they don't, that's kind of a beside point to an award thing. But I just feel like that mentality, it's like, you're nowhere, know that you're nowhere.
Yeah, don't celebrate your nowhereness.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't celebrate it, dude. Understand it.
And yeah, embrace it and be like, yeah, I haven't done shit.
Yeah.
Like when I look at like my Twitter followers or my Instagram followers or just like how many people like traffic I get, I go, I haven't done shit when it comes to that. But it's honest and it's like a realistic approach of like being like, I don't want that to be my story in 5 years. But if I delude myself and go and like play a bunch of shows and like, I don't know.
And go to a fucking award show.
Yeah.
It's like wearing a goddamn fedora. Douchebag.
There's a lot of fedoras, man.
Sorry.
A lot of fucking piano playing, fedora wearing douchebags.
Fuck that shit.
Again, I don't get that too. Like, I don't, like, people should be able to hate on my music and I should be able to hate on their music, and it should be like a thing that we don't get so offended about. You know? Who cares? Like, seriously. Oh, good, you don't like Kendrick Lamar's album, you're an idiot, whatever. Like, but at least say you don't like it.
The thing is that, I mean, I can't like throw out, I mean, oh yeah, specific people, yes, you can definitely hit on specific people's music. I feel that's something you should be able to do. But whole music genres,
No, yeah.
You can't do that. I hate when people do that in particular. You know, it's like, yeah, maybe some like dudes in that genre sucks, but otherwise, like, you know, there's some real music that can be made there, even in country music.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that EDM, though, that's kind of a rough one for me.
Dude, it was funny though. The other day at work,
Yeah.
there was a little cowboy, like this cowboy pop-up shop happened,
Yeah.
and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna change the music to Hank. I'll put on Willie Nelson, Hank Williams. Like, we'll get some country music going.
Yeah.
I don't normally listen to that music there. I like that music, but I don't
Is
normally
Willie
listen
Nelson
to it.
country?
Yeah, Willie Nelson. And I was listening to it, and then this girl comes over, and she's like, and she absolutely
That's so
did not
annoying.
have an accent.
Yeah.
She's going to in my story. She's like, you mind if I put on some music? And I was like, sure, go ahead. She's like, all right. She's like, now don't. She's like, don't you worry now. This ain't that country bullshit you hear on the radio. This is Texas country. So I'm like, oh, all right.
Cool.
She puts it on, and I'm like, fucking come on. This day it was like 3 hours of like horrific, and I was like, it gets worse than this? Like, you were just saying like there's something worse than this, but this is the worst thing I've ever heard. Yeah, and there I am, and moving around, and there and you in a stabbing beat and
It's on point, dude.
It's
It's
just
really
like-
on point.
And then it would have to go into a chorus. Just like to think about me. Brown, brown, brown. She likes to think about me. Brown, brown, brown. She likes to think about me. Brown, 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 brown. She likes to think about me. And it's like, God damn it. Anyone can do that shit. It all sounds the same. Oh, I'm going to try to sell that song. I'm going to try to get someone.
Dude, please become famous by being a country singer. That's what you do. And you're just like, oh yeah, fuck, I'm gonna do some real music now. Everybody knows who I am. I can actually do some real music.
I'll just say this was an act.
Be
Hold up.
a Christian country band for a little bit.
That would be so funny, dude.
And just suddenly just do a Joaquin Phoenix song. And just switch it up.
That'd be so awesome. That would be really funny. She likes to think about. I don't play my old song. I only play my country song. I only play the songs that I started to write when I raised my American flag. It's like the easiest target to make fun of like people in the South. Like people like. There's so many cool.
Anybody from the South, man.
There's so many cool people in the South that like hate.
Yeah.
They hate the stereotypes. And they're like, fuck it, I watch South Park too, motherfucker.
That's true.
I read books.
Oh, dude, I had a sheriff's convention at work this fucking past week. Oh, yeah, dude, it was fucking lame as shit. But a lot of them from the South, you had like that Southern drawl when they came up, and I was like, oh, God, I already know you're racist. Like, like, not only are you from the South, but you're an officer of the fucking land. Yeah, your person is shit, man. You say, you know what you say behind those doors. don't act to me like
How could cops when cops get away with killing a black guy, they should like get a tattoo like on their, you know, like a Lucky Charm, like how those people do like the raindrops every time they murder someone
in prison.
They
Yeah,
should tell you like, oh look how much Lucky Charms this cop
he's got a balloon.
killed 5 black people and didn't have any consequences.
Damn, dude, that's fucked up.
But that'd be fucked up working at sheriff's convention because you know those are like,
dude, they tip like shit, man. Fuck them.
who tips good?
Who tips good?
Yeah.
Number one, people that were in the service industry before, or are currently in the service industry, especially if you're currently in the service industry, they tip really well. Otherwise, like, in general, I would say single males, 30 to 40-ish. 30 to 50. 30 to 50.
It is so not cool that young people don't tip.
Young people don't tip because they're broke. I understand that. For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Like, but also, if you're eating at the steakhouse, you gotta be tipping well, because that's fucking bullshit. If you don't, it really is like, why the fuck are you spending so much money on food you can't fucking tip?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, for the most part, like, young people don't tip because, yeah, unless you're in the service industry, they do tip well. Like, it's just a general rule, you know? Otherwise, like, yeah, dude, 30 to 50-year-old males. Women are the worst fucking tippers, I have to say, unless you're service industry. But because they're not used to fucking paying the goddamn bill, man! Fuck that shit, dude! Like, come on, man. I'm just joking-ish, but, you know, there has to be something behind that, dude. Like, they don't tip well at all, you know? It's fucking, it's true,
Well, that
dude.
short
It's
time I
fucking
worked
true.
in the jungle, that's what I noticed. I was like, are you serious? Like, that's what you gave? Like,
It's like, oh, my tip is you being able to look at me. Like, fuck you. Like, honestly, it's like, that don't pay the bills.
They told-
Like, I don't give a shit about like,
dude, you nailed it. That's exactly what it is.
Fuck that, dude. Hell yeah, man. I don't.
That's so funny.
It's the worst. It's the worst. It's like consistently. But when a cute girl does tip well, it is also the hottest thing. It's like, oh, alright. She takes care of herself. Okay, let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just by the way, so if you want to impress me, girls, tip the waiter well. You know? That's good. I love the idea that, I mean, as an Asian male, I've always taught to, like, pay the bill and all that shit. I love that fact. One of the feminist things now, you know, I mean, not now, maybe in the last 20 years. It's like women do pay, like, at least go half and half on dates now. And that's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
That's one of the brighter sides of, you know, this whole thing. There are, like, darker things to it, obviously, that I don't agree with. I mean,
yeah, I know what you're
not,
saying.
you know, not, for the most part, in terms of, like, the real idea of feminism, in my opinion. Like, yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome, dude. It's better on the wallet. I'll say that shit. You know, and obviously not every now and then I'll definitely, like, pay for somebody, but it's like, you know, it usually comes back around, too, on that point. It's pretty dope. Women can be cool, too.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, dude. I'm trying to be a hater here.
No, it's all, I mean, it's all about that Instagram.
All about that Instagram,
All
dude.
about that Instagram booty.
Man.
But no, women, I mean, it's such a weird, and that's the thing, too, where it's like, okay, wait, we're just going to pretend like there's no gender now? Because guess what? There is.
Oh,
like,
massively different.
There's
yeah.
like, go look at any statistic about anything crime-wise. Guys do it more.
Yeah, without a doubt.
100%. And that's not cultural. It's not like men were just raised to think it was okay to be violent. There's fucking biological shit. And if you don't believe me, go find some fucking science. That's the thing that bugs me about it.
It's
like,
true.
we're not supposed to talk about this shit, and you don't have any fucking science to back it up, yet you make fun of people that are against global warming. Like, give me a break.
Dude,
You can't tell me gender is dead.
It's true.
That doesn't mean anything. And I do think, like, I get what
women can be violent too, though.
Totally.
Mentally violent.
In
Particular. And I'm not, I mean, we're physically, like, when guys get into issues with somebody, like in school, for example, they'll usually get into a fist fight or some shit like that. Women are fucking, girls, I should say, at this time, because they're, younger, like, in high school time, they're fucking, like, they're animals, man. They just berate a girl or something like that until they're, like, mentally broken down. That's fucked up, man, when you really think about it. And that's still how they work nowadays, too, in general, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, yeah. Women are friends like you. Like, okay, this is a huge overgeneralization. I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
But this is something I've really noticed. Women aren't like friends in the same like you and I are friends.
Yeah.
You and I are friends. We're going to talk in like 20 years.
Yeah.
We'll be friends. Like, maybe we won't live in the same country.
Yeah.
But we'll keep in touch.
Yeah.
But like, women are friends with people for like a couple months, and then they have huge fallouts. And then there's a new friend, and they have huge fall. Like, I've seen that happen so much. Where, like, women are just, like,
strange.
homie hop, but with other women. And it's like, but we're, like, friends.
Yeah.
like, you're my friend. Like, I know you for years now.
That doesn't happen with guys in general. Like, we're not...
Yeah.
It's not, I'm going to fight with John, just, like, not talk to him anymore. It's like, no, we're going to hash it out.
Well, they use each other. They use each other.
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm going to use you for 3 months.
Yeah.
I'm going to, like, pick whatever you know about life.
And these are a certain type of girls, too, just to be fair.
The girls I like.
There's... Don't give a shit about me.
I'm just saying I'm picking bad girls, if that's true. Like, yeah, you're...
Really?
But girls have talked to me about this. Been like, yeah, I don't have... You can't have girlfriends. Like, girls have been like, you can't. It's not the same. Friend. Like, there's not a bros before hoes phrasing for women. That is what guys think about. Like, you don't fuck your friend's ex-girlfriends. There's so many, like, things like that.
Yeah,
that it's, like, part of being a guy. That you're like, no, this is guy code. We have a code. We have, like, an honor. Like, if you step it, it means I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah,
and when someone steps it against me, I know they don't give a fuck about me. It doesn't mean that it's fighting. I just go, that guy's not my friend. And if I've done it to someone else, I go, that's because I did it because I don't care about him. Yeah. He's not my friend. It's like so rare that like there's that shit. Like I don't bring people into my life and have like little... This is the most sexist podcast. You guys...
I don't think it's sexist.
Not against you. I'm talking about what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying a lot of like really overgeneralization things, but this is a thing like women have talked to me about where they're like, yeah, it sucks we can't have friends the way guys do because like guys have packs. Like I've always been like more friends with like one, like I'm more friends with like you than I'm friends with like your whole crew.
Yeah.
I've always been that way. Like I'm friends with Alex. He's like in a crew.
Yeah.
I'm like friends with Alex more than I am
his
other guys. But like women don't have those groups that like stick together and like I mean they do.
They do.
Lisa and Lisa are like a pack. They've been friends forever. But it overall
that just always gets me. And my name's Solomon. That shit still gets me. You know what I'm saying? Like Lisa and Lisa.
I don't know, man. I think probably a lot of what I said just isn't true, and I'll have to like think about it.
I mean, it's nice to a certain types of people, but it does happen more often with women. Like, it just does. It just does, because they're different. The way they think are different.
Yeah.
I mean, at least in this culture, let me put it that way. So, just saying. It's not like you're wrong. I mean, there's certainly a lot of cases that I've seen sisters with traveling pants. Like, did women get along?
Yeah.
Like, that's not that shit.
Totally, yeah. And, like, fucking... I love this last Olympics. This last Olympics, like Simone Biles and, like, all the women and just, like, seeing them all, like, work together,
I love seeing gymnasts, too.
Yeah.
I want to go to the Olympics. I want to go see women's gymnasts. I want to go get tickets to that. Next Olympics.
Well, I wonder what it'd be like to have sex with like a gymnast, like just like a weird-bodied lady.
Weird-bodied lady.
They're like their upper body strength is huge. Like they're like, boom, Dorito. Like they're a fucking Dorito chip. You know what I'm talking about?
They're a fucking Dorito.
Just, like put that Dorito chip. Like that's a fucking.
They're also extremely fit, though. To be fair.
Yeah.
They can be hot still.
Oh, they're all hot.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, like, I've never had sex with someone that looks like that at all.
That's true. No.
Yeah, you're always like, we were like, Solomon, we were all talking about sex and like abs because we were, going back to Instagram, like this, every girl has abs on, like so many, not every girl, but so many girls have abs on Instagram, and it's a lot of it's just lighting, and like waking up in the morning, taking a huge shit. No, seriously, the lighting right,
Taking a huge shit.
Seriously though. And then
Go ahead.
we were just saying like, who's fucking. Like, has anyone here had sex with a girl with abs? Like, they're all over Instagram. And everyone was like, no. And you're like, no. And they're like, wait, I have.
I totally forgot about that, though. It's one of those things, like, you don't need to have abs, women. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what
it really didn't make an impression on me, obviously.
Exactly. That's what we don't
at all.
That's the point of, like, they're not doing it for us. Because, like, the second you get pregnant, your abs are gone. We have sex to get girls pregnant. That is not maybe the reason we think about, but that's the actual reason. So like abs on a girl is counterintuitive to like you thinking like, can a baby go there? Hips, ass. But like you're putting a baby there, you're gonna get body fat from having a fucking human being living inside you. So I agree. Girls are getting abs for other girls or for guys that are gay and don't know they're gay. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, what?
Maybe those guys that are also super jacked on Instagram like only go after girls who also have abs.
Or they're actually gay.
That's what I think.
Just kidding, dude. I love gay people.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I don't have any gay friends.
Really?
I have gay acquaintances.
You must have. Statistically,
friends.
you have to have a gay friend.
I have gay people I know. Do I have gay people I hang out with like you? No. I don't have like a gay guy that I hang out with. Kind of bums me out. Because
Yeah, I mean, I guess I have one friend, friendish.
You're closer to him than I am.
They're like right on the border of acquaintance and friends. I was like, really?
You're closer to him than I am.
Yeah.
He's my closest, and he's fucking far away from being, like, him and I would never hang out alone. I mean, I might go gay for him. Who knows what could happen to him? Okay, but I'm like, we're not that kind of friend. Like, I don't have.
No.
I don't have any gay people's numbers in my phone.
Yeah,
I guess I have some lesbian people's numbers in my phone.
Gay too, dog.
But what?
That's gay too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's lesbian.
Gay guys. I guess
it's
it's hang with gay guys.
Yeah,
I like gay guys. Gay guys are like. I've never met. I like gay guys. They're cool, man.
No, it's just that you have to tell
I was gonna say
I
I've met a couple that were pretty sassy, that I didn't like as much, but like I'm not gonna hate.
Well, that's just because I just don't like certain people. Honestly.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, this is an asshole.
If you're being sassy and you're, straight, I still wouldn't like your ass. Honestly, I wouldn't. Period.
Gay people are the only people that get to like actually know women. Like I have to theorize and talk about women, but gay people get to like get in there. That was what was so great about not being attracted to blondes was I could have blonde friends that were girls because I wasn't trying to fuck them. And the second that switched, I was like, damn it.
Truth.
I seriously did. Like the second that switch started getting awkward around blondes, and I never really felt awkward around them. I always felt like.
Well, just remember it's back when you weren't awkward with them. Just do that.
I should do that. Yeah, I should think more about
just be like, hey, I could totally talk to this person because I was not awkward with them to begin with.
Yeah. It's just so hard, man. Talking to pretty girls is so hard.
Yeah, dude. The way you look into your eyes and just be like, man, it's annoying.
It is such an intense feeling.
And then you see the tip and you're like, fuck that.
$1? Tip me a
nice
quarter
look
per
at
drink.
Sorry, I had to bring it back there.
Wait, what did you say?
I just had to bring it back there.
I don't, I cry. Like, guys aren't supposed to cry a lot of the times.
Really?
But, like, you know what I'm talking about. There's sort of that, like, if it hurts on the inside, cry on the inside.
The old way of thinking of, like, what masculinity is.
Yeah. And I'm not really that way. So, I mean, I don't always live up or uphold these things.
You're just an empathetic dude, dog.
I just cry a lot. I feel like I cry all the time. Like I
cry in movies a lot.
Yeah, and it's not because I'm sad. I just like I hear a pretty song and I'm like, oh, I just get all like weepy. Like it's never really because I'm like, oh, someone doesn't like me. I don't really get sad about that kind of stuff. But like I'll read a comic and I'll start crying because it's like fucking it hits me and I'm like, god damn it, Brian gave on. How could you?
Damn, dog. That's always a good feeling though.
Yeah.
In all honesty, when that type of shit happens, like man, that really touched me emotionally. That's pretty dope. That's good. That's pretty cool.
I can't. And I wish I couldn't remember his name, but there was like a Korean director, and he's like, crying breaks you through to your humanity. Like that is such a good way of putting it.
Truth. Yeah, it's dope. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
If you didn't cry, that'd be weird.
It would be weird.
You know.
I think I'll live longer because I cry. Because I always think that's got to be really bad to just be like, sorry, keep it in.
To be Russian, you mean?
Yeah.
Your definition.
Yeah.
Think Putin cries?
I don't think so. I don't think he does. I don't think he does at home or like.
He's never cried before?
I doubt he, I really doubt he ever does.
Do you think he's ever cried, though?
Like,
Even as a
I
child.
bet like when he sees his kids get born, he's just like, you're gonna be great. You're destined. You came from my balls. You're gonna be fantastic. That's my racist theories against
Putin.
Putin, yeah.
What if he like just goes home and just cries? He's like jumps on and just starts crying. Like every day that's what he does after work, after being like a fucking super powerful like Russian.
Or he's just working
dictator,
out and
pretty
crying. That's the whole time. Like, no one watches me work out. No one sees my training regimen. No one will know how I get so strong. Just tears.
Just watching 16 Candles, just crying.
It was so
That's
awesome.
what Putin's doing. He's working out and crying. 16 Candles.
That would be so awesome. I've never seen that movie. I want to. John Hughes.
John Hughes. A little bit racist for me, but otherwise.
What is racist about it?
Long Duck Dong or whatever. The Asian stereotype character. Oh, dude.
What's up with like?
Yeah.
Is Chang a really popular name in China? Like,
I'd say so, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people in China.
okay.
So I bet there's a lot of Changs. There might be more Changs than there are Smiths.
All right. It's one of those
Probably
things
is.
where, like, when I see like Chang as the last name, I'm like, really? Like, you couldn't just Google Asian Chinese last names and just pick the second one?
Man, it's true. Like you'll
Alright.
get. I mean, just like there's Smith in America.
Yeah.
There's Lee.
Yeah.
You know, and you go Vietnamese like Nguyen, Kim for Korean. Like there's tons of those. I know. Filipinos have some sort of Spanish one probably. I don't know which one in particular. Thank you. But yeah, it just is. It's just a very popular name. That's all.
Earlier we were talking about white people being racist or white people being a certain way, and I wanted to expand just real fast.
All right, go for it.
So
I'm
like,
talking about white people. One of my favorite subjects.
yeah, like Barack Obama is half white,
Yeah.
but like that's not enough, dude.
Oh no, you got.
You know what I mean? You're Jewish.
First or last, dog.
You're Jewish. It's not enough.
No.
Like
Not
you're
quite there
you're kind of white, but you're not like totally white. And I'm not saying this is how I view things.
Irish
this
people
to
are white,
me,
right? Are Irish people?
yeah,
white?
I'd say now they
Now.
are. Yeah,
They're white. Right?
I think so.
When did
Yeah.
that happen?
It's not like the best white. Like it's not like ideal to be like redhead white, but like you're still white.
Are you Irish? Like, why are you? I was
I
positive
don't really
about that.
know.
Yeah.
I have no
okay.
idea.
Cool. I was confused about that.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
Wales. I mean, people were fucking over there.
They're fucking.
It was in it was in sheep country. I know that people were fucking sheep and then fucking each other. I don't know, but
That's fucking what's going on. Is all
but yeah.
People were.
But even that's
propagating.
I think about like that's Jewish people. Like there's a lot you can't even tell all the times that they're like, but you can a lot. But it's just very interesting. White people are very interesting. It's like this very like narrow thing about like, and again, this is a certain type of white person too. It's like the conservative. But I've been around it. People say the N-word to me every year.
Oof. Yeah.
Every year, someone says it to me, and they think I'm like on board with it. Like the other day at my job, someone said it to me. They like, the motherfucker was a, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why did you say that? And I didn't say anything because I'm like, I don't know this dude. Like, I don't know anything about this guy. Like, he had a broken foot, and he was like, talking like, what happened to your foot? He's like, oh, I got in a fight. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah, the other dude was a motherfucker. I was like, well, I'm not gonna fuck with this guy. I'm not gonna be like, this isn't my time to be like a social justice warrior. Be like, how dare you say that word? Get out of my store. I was like, this motherfucker could kill me. You know, I don't know who he is. But it's a
Damn.
thing where like I hear that word a lot. I had a coworker say it to me once, and he looked at me and he's like, "Oh wait, you're not a racist?" He literally said that. Like he's like, "Oh, you're not a racist?" So I know there's white.
He was like that racist. He just admitted his racism.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
So there's just like, I mean, there's a lot of white people that are fucking. I mean, people are racist everywhere around the world, but
I didn't understand that because I thought people that are racist don't believe racism exists. So people,
this dude did.
This people actually believes that he actually believes that racism exists, but he's like, I'm all for it.
This dude did, yeah.
Dang, that guy's fucked up.
And the thing that's the most fucked up about
What's this guy's name?
I think his name was Jim.
Jim?
This is a hold
Jim.
on. This is a job from way back, and he only worked there for like 2 days.
Oh, okay.
It was a job.
Oh, so it's some random guy.
It was he only worked there for
okay.
like 2 days. He was like an older gentleman. Not that excuses it, but he just couldn't really work the typewriter stuff. He couldn't really work it, so he got fired, I think. But it was like so weird to like. It's so weird that people
I bet he blames
say
on the
that.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Took my jobs. They learn how to type. What are you talking about? Taking your job. All I had to do is learn that shit. You had it.
There's the car job. All you did was press a button, and you're like, $5 button, $10 button. Like it wasn't. I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm not.
Oh, it was like not even like a
No, it was just like
a stenographer. It's like a fucking literally just press a button.
Pretty much, yeah.
Holy shit!
But I don't want to judge because I know one day I'm not going to know shit about what's going on technologically.
I don't know about that, honestly. I really don't know about that.
You're right.
Because
he was pretty behind. There's people.
I mean, you kind of grow up with it at this point.
Yeah.
It's part of our lives. It's gone to that point, you know.
My dad knows more about computers than I do.
Exactly, you know. You gotta take interest in it is all it is, you know. So, yeah, that's cool though, man. You work for the racist ass dude. He straight out asked you you're a racist, like, or he's surprised by
He was
that
surprised
fact.
when he said it to me, and I.
No, you look like a racist. Oh, because I'm white? Well, yeah, actually, you're kind of right. Oh, you're bald white. Okay, so.
I think that's why, dude. But it's so, like, it's such a weird, like, I don't feel like, I'm not one of those guys that's like, if someone said that to a black person, I would, like, get involved.
Dude.
I would get involved. But, like, someone just talking to me about it,
Yeah,
like,
I
I let them know
saying.
it's not okay, but I'm not going to, like, berate them and be like, how dare you, blah, blah, like, I'm not going to get all, like, self-righteous in front of them, but I definitely am, like, let them know it's, like, it's not okay, but I don't know what I would get out of, or what they'd get out of me just, like, yelling at them.
No one's ever said that around me. Like, around me when I'm with, some like, a black guy or a girl or whatever. You know? Nobody's ever said that. It's like my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I've never been in that position to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've heard
It's
that.
actually kind of surprising living here in Reno. Honestly.
But the black people have heard it.
Oh, they
Our-
definitely have.
our
See, I've
book-
never been around it.
Yeah.
Though. I'm like, that's very odd.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they don't. I probably hear it a lot, honestly. Like,
well, you've heard. I mean, like a couple of my black friends have been, you know, of course, been like called that and had
Yeah.
people say that. But you've had shit too.
oh yeah, people call me chink, you know, and it's just
Absurd.
it's also but it's also like it's always the same type of guy. It's like I'm not like surprised by it when it comes around. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, and my white friends get a lot more offended than I do. They really do. They like start shaking and crying. I was like, you shouldn't say that to you. I'm just like, man, I fucking did a lot. I mean, I just kicked this dude out. Like, he didn't like me at all, man. I'm like, and if he really meant it, he could have, you know, he could have met me outside, but he didn't. He's the one that walked away. So there's that. You know, I was like, who's the one that's really scared here?
Well, that one time that guy said something.
Oh yeah, dude.
That was not good.
Yeah, but that was about my mom, though, man.
Oh, I didn't realize he said something about your mom.
Oh yeah. You know, it was Asian woman type shit. So I was just like, it's it. You can talk shit about all you want, but
yeah,
once that starts, it's like it's over, man. Like, I'm chasing you down. That dude ran. He was in the fetal position at the end, so he deserved it.
He was in the fetal position around a lot of people.
It was
really-
superhero crawl. It was a superhero crawl.
He looked like a bitch.
He looked like a bitch.
As he should, because he was a bitch.
He was crying. probably peed himself, in all honesty. And he deserves every
Dude, there was
part of
like
it.
5 big guys
dudes
just
like
like
around
standing over him. No one like kicked him or anything when he was
No,
on
we
the
didn't.
ground.
We didn't actually hurt him.
No.
He just got down on the ground in the fetal position. And we were just like, "All right, man, you're done." It's like we don't want to fuck. We don't need to hit you. Like you've already embarrassed the shit out of yourself. It's like it's whatever at this point. Like you've learned your lesson. You know. So.
It's like we're talking about fighting.
Sorry.
No, it's,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's still going.
Okay.
But that's just like. I mean, I'm the last guy to get in a fight, so it's just funny to me to think about
dude.
fighting. But I would.
I haven't
that's
gotten
the kind
fights in a long time.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just.
You always
doesn't
do
matter
the thing
anymore.
though, but you do the thing where you just like flip your shirt off immediately, and then you get into the stance. And I always see the other guy, and this doesn't happen a lot, but the times I've seen it happen, because people. You worked at a bar. You were a manager at a bar. People would fuck with you or employees.
And it's by the
get
river
belligerent.
on top of that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you would have to like, I see like, sir, you gotta go. Like, you gotta go, man. You're out. You gotta go. They're not leaving. Then they say something say something to you, say something awful, say something to piss you off. But I just love that you just like, boom, shirts off, stances up. You're kind of like bouncing, and then their face is just like, no, what did I do? And they always, except for that one guy, they all just bounce. Like they just see you and they just bounce. It's so awesome.
God, yeah, dude. Well, you know,
Because
like,
you're not
they're
angry. You're
talking
just
shit.
like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not pissed. I'm in control, and I'm gonna like.
Yeah, it's
you're,
going
you're
down.
out of this. This
It's
is
going
my
down.
bar. You're gonna go.
I love that shit. I kind of miss it, but also there's also a lot of times unnecessary. It was just more, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta release some stress. Sometimes you gotta release some stress, dude. Because I really understand if you're a drunk asshole, you know. But otherwise, like, you know, I'm not gonna kill this guy unless he made me. You know, that's all I'm saying. So, except for that one fucker, fuck that guy. That guy deserved it. Oh man, just this one time, this like little kid did that to me, and I was like, oh my god, you're like 14 years old, and you're calling me a fucking chink. You know?
At the jungle.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't beat you up. Like, I can't. It looks so bad on me. I'm like a 30-year-old man beating down a 14-year-old child. And I'm just like, man, fuck you. You know, like, you come back here 8 years from now. And say that to me. You come back here. If you're a man, come back here in 4 years.
Here's my.
You say that to me, and it's going down. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up, kid. You know, I didn't say that to him. I was just like, it's all thinking in my head, like, you son of a bitch. Like, you're totally using your fucking young age for me to not, like, just whoop your ass right now. I hate that. That's some bitch shit.
That is bitchy.
Sorry, man. I had to bring that up. Cause
No,
that
dude,
still
not at all.
burns in my head. It's like, that's the one time I couldn't say anything about it. Well, I did say something about it, but I wasn't like, I couldn't just, like, you know. I'll get to that if you're standing in my face saying that, you know. Like, usually people that are saying that to me are walking away, you know. And it's like, but this guy was just like, and I was like, man, you're such a piece of shit kid. Your mom sucks. Your mom sucks, dude.
Did you say that to him?
No, I was thinking that in my head. I'm like, maybe his mom's dead. And man, fuck that kid. Maybe he's just a piece of shit
Dude,
anyways.
that's a great insult. Your mom sucks.
Dude, you did a terrible job raising you, man. I wouldn't do that to somebody, you know? Like, just start calling them fucking Rachel epitaphs through their face. Like, that is some spoiled shit. Like, you enough head hugs at a kid, man? It's like, show no love, man. Shows no love. It's
Do
burn
that.
ants. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Well,
like-
I did too. You know, like, I was just curious. I actually didn't burn ants. I just started, the magnifying glass thing. I got into, like, you know, that idea of, like, reflecting light. I got hella into that for some reason.
It's okay to kill bugs when you're a kid.
Yeah. I mean,
I killed it, Gilbert.
it's true. I killed a spider the other day. Like, that dude had no chance. I opened up a jar, you know, and then all of a sudden this spider just runs up on me. He's like, get out! I was like, holy shit! You gotta go. It sucks we can't talk to spiders. It sucks, dude. I feel we'd be able to, like, understand each other better.
Dude, right there was a black widow the other day, and I'm barefoot like every fucking morning, there, just all the time.
You gotta
and I was
go.
scrounging for weed because I ran out, and I was like looking for weed I might have dropped, and I see a black widow, and I just like, no! So I smash it really fast. And just
With your
like,
hand?
No, I got a book.
Oh, I was like, those things splatter, man. Black widows are huge, dude. They're scary as shit.
Are they huge?
They can get
Yeah.
big. You get I mean, not huge.
Yeah.
You know, for a spider, and they're very striking. They're very shiny.
This one might
very
have not
glossy.
been a Black Widow then. It was smaller.
I mean, they could be smaller too.
It looked like a Black Widow. It had the huge ass and the fucking legs.
It had the little red triangle thing.
I had to look around to check.
Were they kind of thick? It was kind of thick.
Yeah, it was a fucking like fat ass spider.
It was probably a Black Widow.
Yeah, it looked like one.
They can get bigger.
And my like body went nuts.
The
when I
smaller
saw
ones
it.
are actually more dangerous in general.
My body went nuts when I saw it. I don't get scared with spiders, but like it was like, whoop, this thing, fuck this guy.
Oh, dude, Black Widows are terrifying. Man. They can kill. They're not likely to kill you, but they can.
Yeah.
You know, and nobody wants to get bit by a Black Widow. It's like, oh, I gotta go to the fucking emergency room.
Yeah.
That's like not even a question. Because fuck an emergency room, man. That shit's expensive.
Yeah, dude.
Well, goodbye, Black Widow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if we could talk to them, man, we could just be like, hey, man, it's cool. Just don't get in my space. Don't stay in my room. Stay outside. I won't kill you. As long as you're not in my room. And just don't bite me. Unfortunately, we can't communicate. So they gotta die. That's fucking horrible. That's how aliens think of us. Like, when the girls are like, well, they don't understand them. You know, they're kind of assholes. Let's fucking just kill them.
Yeah, I think about that. Like, you've got like an earwig infestation right now. So
A what?
like, there's a shit ton of earwigs in my house.
Oh, no.
Like, earwigs are fucking in my house right now.
Oh, no,
Like,
dude.
They're like, I picked up this book the other day, and there was like 5 earwigs under my fucking notebook. And I was just like, why the fuck are earwigs under a notebook? There's no food under there. But
Damn, that sucks.
I crush them, and then I'm just like, fuck you all, and I'm like, that is so funny that I'm just like, fuck you. Like, there's something that could be equally as big to me that would just be like crushing humans.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Well, because they bring no positivity. Like, I don't know, fuck that shit. Well, spiders do, to be fair, but they also hurt like a motherfucker, dude. I've been bit by a spider. That shit sucks. Like, it's really bad. It gets
annoying.
hard.
Yeah.
It's like the itchiest thing possible. So
Yeah.
it just burns. Can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then it's just fucking huge. It's like, oh, that is not cool, man. I hate spiders. I like spiders, but I hate spiders too.
They're really cool.
They're interesting
yeah.
creatures. Let me put it that way. I love Spider-Man. It's my favorite superhero. That's coming out soon. I'm excited, personally. I love
Wait,
Spider-Man.
before we move to Spider-Man, we were talking about.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just wanted. You were talking about that kid who burned ants. Is that what we were talking about? Fuck that kid. You were making fun of that kid like as if he burned ants.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, fuck that kid.
He's an asshole. He's an asshole kid. He had his hat backwards. Like, no way, you're just kind of like, you're gonna be the smart ass kid with the hat backwards, a coffee shop with a goddamn skateboard. Fuck you. Fuck you, Josh. That's what your fucking name is. Don't tell me it isn't. You know it is.
That's so funny.
That was racist of me to say that, kind of. You look like a Josh. That's all I'm saying, dude.
It's okay to be racist against white people.
I hope that you really can't be racist. You can be bigoted against them.
It is because I heard it
systematic.
explained really well because it's like
Yeah.
it's like punching a bully.
Yeah.
It's like you don't do much damage when you're the really
Yeah.
small like scrawny kid. You punch a bully. It's
Exactly.
like it's not the same thing as when the bully goes.
Exactly.
Just like knocks the kid out.
It's a little different. But yeah.
It is, and that's a metaphor for social power, obviously. But
Yes.
it's just like, whatever.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, dude. It's a systematic compared to, just regular, everyday prejudice.
Yeah.
Like I have in my heart against certain people. Just kidding. Just joking. I think. Maybe not white people. But all I date is white girls, man. It's weird. Sorry, man.
No,
Yeah.
you date?
Yeah. I guess that's all we really have here in Reno.
It's a lot of what we have.
It's getting a little bit more, wider range. I see a lot more Asians in general than I used to. The black girl population has tripled. I mean, there's 3 more.
That's so true, man.
in Reno. You know what I'm talking about.
So true.
I'm just saying.
That's so true.
In the last 2 years, it's tripled. Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe 5 years.
It's so funny.
Hasn't been
So
very
true.
long.
Spider-Man.
Oh, yes, Spider-Man. Yes. I'm excited 'cause I haven't seen any trailers. Well, I have, but I kind of just like looked away.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to hear this shit. I want to see this shit.
I haven't seen it.
You
Yeah,
know, I bet it's gonna be good as fuck.
it's got really good reviews.
It's got good reviews.
Yeah. And I follow like on Instagram.
Yeah.
If I follow like a bunch of nerd like sites.
See, I should follow that on Instagram.
It's fun.
Yeah.
That, my friend got me into that. He was like,
Yeah.
"You don't follow a comic book ad? Like you don't follow this?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Dude, this is fucking cool." And then he showed me this one that was like violent. Like it was funny, violent shit, but I'm not into that really.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Like this lady, yeah, never mind. It was just gross. It was like, that's funny, but no.
That's where I
Again,
draw the line.
You don't know when the shit's gonna pop up, so you might be scrolling through and then just see some like violent thing.
Yeah, that's it's American
Oh.
media.
But yeah, the guy.
In general.
Yeah, the guy said it was amazing.
I'll check that out.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And here's what I hope they do: 3 movies, kill Peter Parker in Infinity Wars or whatever, and then one after. You know,
Kill
They should-
Peter Parker?
Yeah, they should kill Peter Parker.
Whoa.
He's got to die because he didn't save Ben.
He's not
It's-
going to.
But I think that's what he has to do as a character. Like Peter Parker has to die because he let that guy go by, and Uncle Ben died. Like
Isn't that just
Bruce
him learning his
Wayne-
story?
what?
Isn't that just him learning his story? Or
But
learning his
I'm saying
lesson.
like ultimate cosmically, like spoiler alert. People who have read Ultimate Spider-Man, like he dies. Ultimate Spider-Man dies
Ultimate Universe.
in the Ultimate Universe.
That's not 616. So.
But this is different too. The movies are kind of based like
Mm.
Ultimate Universe in some ways. At least Avengers was.
For the most part, it's closer
But-
to that than in general.
I'm just saying, like, that's the best arc. Like, that arc of him dying and him, like, dying, saving people's lives is what, like, completes him
Yeah, that's
as,
true.
like, a thing. So it's like, if they made 3 movies and, like, he died in one of the things, it's like... And that's, like, the thing that was so cool about, like... Because he saves his aunt's life. And he's, like... and he dies in the book. Sorry, spoiler alert. But that's how it happens in Ultimate Spider-Man.
There's like a negative % chance that happens.
What?
There's no way that happens in the movies.
Yeah.
Absolutely
But I'm talking
no
about like
way.
the third one, down the way.
Okay, so Sony is gonna go ahead and give Spider-Man to Marvel to use in their cinematic universe just so they can die and they can't make
4
any-
movies later, it's like 5 years. This is
Dude,
like
Sony has that license. There's no way they're gonna let him die.
Miles Morales, dude. Bring
They
him,
don't give a fuck
bring him
about Miles
Miles.
Morales. They don't. I mean, I love Miles Morales.
well,
Don't
that's-
get me wrong. I'm just saying there's no way they're gonna do it because
That's what they should do. That's what Spider-Man needs to do, is die. And I know that sounds fucked up. But
well, I think Peter Parker needs to die.
yeah. But,
not necessarily Spider-Man.
yeah, okay. Peter Parker.
Different.
But it was a thing, and I thought it was really cool. And at first I didn't like it. But then when I reread The Death of Spider-Man, I was like, you know what, that's right. That's the way to go. But the thing that's also, spoiler alert, he didn't really die because he had fucking the shit that made him Spider-Man resurrected him later on.
Oh yeah.
Because same thing with Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin. He didn't die either. So they both didn't die.
Green Goblin's a good villain.
Oh.
Man. He's a
The
good
best.
villain.
He's like,
He's diabolical.
he's Lex Luthor with superpowers.
Yeah, true.
Lex Luthor with hair and superpowers.
Yeah.
And he's stronger than Lex. He's not smarter than Lex, but he's like physically stronger.
Yeah, truth. He's terrifying. He's a terrifying human being. And he's white. People trust him. When I became president of the United States, I'm just saying.
Oh, that's right.
Better president, Norman Osborn or Donald Trump.
I'll probably take Norman at this point.
I think he becomes, or was it just Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Hammer or whatever? I can't remember in all honesty. But he was very powerful.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he was the president for a little bit.
I think so. I'm not positive.
Lex Luthor became the president for a
For
little
sure.
bit, right?
Yeah. But he was already charismatic socially at that point. He wasn't out to be like an evil genius. You know, not evil, just, well, not in his eyes evil.
He hates Superman.
He feels he should be the savior of the human race. It was stolen from him.
So good.
It's a good character too.
Did you saw Wonder Woman, right?
Nope, not yet. I've been on a slump lately, watching movies.
Yeah, it's all good. But it's worth seeing in the theaters. I would definitely watch it in the theaters. It's a good movie, man. I thought I'll just say, this is all I'll say about it. When I saw the trailer, I was like, fuck this sepia-toned bullshit. Another fucking sepia-toned, filtered. Like, why do you use that filter in every bad movie, WB? Or, yeah, it is WB. And I was like, why do you fucking do that? And you're copying the story from Captain America 1. That movie just came out like less than 8 years ago.
Really?
I think it's probably about, because
how long has it been?
Iron Man's only 9 years old.
Oh, okay, yeah, it must have been within that, yeah.
So, Captain America was like, you're stealing his story. You know, going back in time and doing all that shit. But it's a good movie.
I've heard
Wonder
really
Woman's
good things.
solid. But I went in with like really low expectations.
Well, I mean, I think you have to unless you're like a fanboy of the old, Snyder DC universe. Which is hard for me to
Which is now
grasp.
gone, dude. That's crazy.
Well, if the movies get better, it's cool. Just saying. I enjoy good movies. I don't want to hate on DC. I read a lot of DC.
But I like DC way more than Marvel.
I
Besides
enjoy
Spider-Man,
it.
X-Men, Fantastic Four, which I guess is a huge part of
That's
Marvel.
a massive part of Marvel, dude. That's like almost all of it. Actually.
I like DC the most.
I mean, sure, like Avengers run, but otherwise, like
Yeah.
No, DC is definitely more iconic in general. I do prefer Marvel overall, but maybe because when I was reading or started reading not just but like the earlier version, like the origin, like the 60s, 70s, 80s stuff.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I felt Marvel is superior in that earlier age. So I always grew like when I was reading younger and I was reading that old stuff, I got more into Marvel at that point because they had so much more conflict comparatively to DC characters in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, DC didn't get the idea of conflict. And they kind of latched onto it way too much because of the new DC, the cinematic universe in DC. Well, maybe not anymore. But, like, that darkness, like, they went over darkened for me. Like, at a certain point.
Are you talking about, like, New 52 era? Or even before that?
In that area, I mean, it was like not just with the New 52, but even before that.
Yeah.
Like, they started getting into like complicated characters and things like that, and having like flawed heroes, compared to like before. Whereas like Marvel, they were based off of their flaws from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
But I guess that's one reason why I preferred Marvel.
Oh shit, dude, this is gonna die. Hold on one second. We both have it's waiting for us in the fridge.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go do that. It's 3 a.m. right now.
Not too bad for me.
I feel like we discussed a lot of stuff. I've definitely never talked about fighting on this podcast before.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about in general, but it came up. Don't call me a chink. It's not gonna happen. Dude. That's all I'm saying, dude. Or Oriental. Don't say Oriental. Just awkward now. Yeah, and
Oriental means east, right? And east is like, what is east on the globe?
As far as from the west, man. It's a different direction. I mean, as far apart as close as it needs to be, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Thanks for listening to the podcast, Solomon. Thanks for being on the show. And he'll be on again. We'll talk more shit about women. I'll talk more shit about women.
I'll just laugh about
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Women are great. Cool. I mean, who's going to have our babies without them? Kidding, I love you. Bye.
Well, that was pretty fun. Hanging out with my friend Saul. Late night man talking shit. That's what it was. I edited some parts out. I hope I edited all the parts I should have edited out. Anyway, thanks for listening to the podcast. This is the new format, but I'm trying to do. It won't be as long as this normally, I don't think. Because that was an older interview. Because we're talking about Wonder Woman and shit, and it's fucking November. That movie came out a long time ago. So I wanted to do some music, but I don't want this episode to get too long, so I'm just gonna sing the theme song. Actually, one sec. Won't you hook me up with that girl, too? The one that's so fucking cute. I wanna. Up with that girl, dude, the one that's so fucking cute. I wanna touch her boobs, I wanna touch her heart too. Won't you hook me up with that girl too? 5-minute outro. Hey there, everybody in the World Wide Web. Thanks for listening to my podcast. Music, movies, comedy, and eating ass and comic books. Welcome to my podcast. Ooh, welcome to my podcast. Thanks for listening to my podcast. Thanks for listening to my podcast.